Stetsen, Lieutenant Keem on the textures. Yes, sir. What it shows? It shows what? Just the knees up, right? Or show the whole thing?
Yeah, knees up, like.
Okay, so, all right, cool. This right here?
We'll get into it because this shit was really, my shit was inspired by the niggas playing with me. I had no dreams to ever do this shit.
Yeah.
Definitely different.
Put it on, whoop, wop, hey, put it on, whoop, wop, hey. Yo.
What's the deal, tribe? Make sure y'all hit that like one time. Let me get them pin drops and the money bags in the chat. We about to go. It's hot.
Put it on, whoop, wop, hey, put it on, whoop, wop, hey. Yeah, man, what's happening?
We in there.
Step paid that fee, y'all.
That's how we kicking it off.
Step paid that fee, y'all.
Mic check. Let me do a quick mic check. Let me make sure we straight. Yeah. Talk.
Yo. Step paid that fee, y'all. Put on, whoop,
By any means necessary, tribe. What's going on?
Invest in your dreams, man.
You high dollar, dog.
You invest in your dreams, man.
It took a big investment. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Context Matters. This is episode 19. Audio bad. What's going on? Just make sure we straight.
Ooh, you going crazy. 19?
19, twice a week. Then skipped a couple, so... You know.
19. You do twice a week with
audio bad.
Thursday and
Hold
Sunday.
on. Let me switch it. I don't know why I be doing that.
Put it on my
Put it on my squad. Put it on my.
Audio back, right, tribe? Audio back, tribe. Let me know we good. Audio sucks. Higher 6. Oh, they starting already.
Should huh?
Just ice for your drink?
I don't even need that.
Oh, he just
straight.
burn the chest.
Yeah.
There we go. Audio back.
Thank you.
It's got to be some of my roadcaster, but we in there. Okay. Let's do this again. Context.
Turn that mic up, man.
Context matters.
You live too? Yeah, we live.
We live, baby. This ain't no pre-record, man.
It's a good comfortable chair too. I was looking at these. I want some of these actually,
nice.
Man. Yeah.
It's a good fit, man. We know we got to get your room right. So I said emphasis on we.
Yeah. I got some couple contractors. You know what I mean?
I heard that since I didn't do one room, I'm not allowed to touch nothing else. Is what I was hearing.
No, I didn't get no clarity on exactly what it was that you know what I'm saying. I want to know where did you get added in there? Like what piece did you put in there?
We can get into all that
because I like what I like from what I seen over there. But this looks good too. This is clean. This is
cool,
clean.
right? Cool little setup.
This is real clean. Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man.
I was wondering about that. So. You did the wall that way?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fire.
Yeah.
You take it to a different world with that. Good shit.
Yeah, just to give it a little dimension. Plain white wall wouldn't have did the same effect, so you know.
Yeah.
What's going on, tribe? I got your boy in this bitch, man. Finally, episode 19. I think it was like you had to let me get my feet wet or warm up to this space, or there was a reason why I felt like. Hold on, let me set my mood. You know, I gotta get my vibes right. I get my vibes right.
You can't be doing that in 10. Oh, you doing the candle? I'm about to say you got.
No, we gonna spark in a second.
All right, yeah, you gotta wait 10 minutes and all that, man. What's up, chat? What it do, man? I done made it across town, man, on a random, huh?
That boy done made it. He finally.
I had to come to one of the hottest, you know what I'm saying, in the city right now, man. It's piping hot,
A
man.
little number one draft. I mean, a little number one
Oh,
seed.
yeah. Number 1 seed links up with the 8th seed.
We're like you like a 3 seed. You know.
You call me the 8th seed, brother.
I know, but I fixed it. I fixed it right after I said no, it's more like a 3.
I've been out the loop though. You know, I went live a couple weeks ago, like a night or two after I moved.
Yeah, Versace shades.
What did I say about the Versace shades?
You had the Versace shades on. You talking about that live stream?
Oh, shit, yeah. I probably had
all
the lights be
nighttime.
too damn bright.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like the Versace shades for one. Mind you, listen, those you know Zakari is from our camp, right, Zach?
Yeah. He
All
gave
right,
me
those is bros.
Yeah.
And he just wanted me to have those so bad. I done had them for since like 2021. I ain't started wearing them until what could go wrong. Just cause I had lost my glasses one day. But I don't be caring for the gold and all that. I don't be liking the extra shit. I be liking.
What's the shade?
Subtle.
What the shades do for you? Do they
I see what they do for everybody else. Everybody else.
You can hand it to him.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you,
see
baby.
what they do to everybody else.
W Miss Moneybags.
Yeah, they W's.
Yeah, I mean, like, what do
Motherfuckers be putting shades on, man.
Is that
I got
like
a
the-
running joke? People, especially like corporate people, they like to slap their laptops out, put the shades on, act like they busy. You know, a lot of cap to be in the glasses. Why?
That's why I was
started-
asking. So I feel like a lot of people say they wear their shades. It's like, you know, the eyes, the windows to the soul. So it depends on how much you willing to. People can see your eyes, and people be feeling like they're intimidated or like. So I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes shades, it's like it blocks out any like pressures or
The
anxiety.
truth.
No, not coming from the person wearing them. I mean from the perception. Like, well, if I'm wearing shades, I feel more comfortable. So that's why I'm like, is that why people?
Because you're able to hide the truth, is what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, I guess the eyes don't lie, but I mean,
So now that's why people pick politics on who they wear them for.
and when you wear them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
So,
put my
yeah,
shades
you know,
on
politic,
tonight.
yeah.
I sure was gonna put the shades on tonight. I'm not gonna lie.
This shit get bright though, so I don't knock. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can get why somebody. This shit bright as hell to me.
It is.
So it's like I would see
is a
why
little
somebody would want to put some shades on, but I'm not tripping though. You know, you do your thing though. I ain't knocking it. Like, that should be looking clean on TV.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we in here, man. I got the main man Keem finally that came to join me.
Oh yeah, you wanted me first, right? I be seeing you backpedal on. I done watched Mac come over here and you try to make it. Oh, I wanted Mac over here. Then you talk about Rios, and kicked your ass to the curb. And you was like, okay, I wanted Rios. But initially, you had asked me. But then once you got in your feelings, you try to third
Okay,
seat me and
let's
shit.
get into it.
No,
then.
I'm saying, I'm just letting you know that's how it happened. Is that true or not?
I had a Mount Rushmore of who I would like to invite. I'm not gonna lie, I think Rios was my first pick because he invited me to his first stream. So it was like let me just extend the favor back per se. So I wanted him to pop up, and then obviously MacWap was on the list because he helped me kind of get a lot of this shit going. And then
What did he help you with?
Initially,
That nigga,
Mike,
at that point, that could be kind of like considered helping
the needy, the less fortunate.
No, not the fortunate, nothing like that. I'm just saying he did a lot of help. He put a lot of effort into seeing you rise.
Yeah, he let me pull up on him, taught me the whole shit. You know what I mean? He did the he explained it all to me. Gave
Come
me some
in and
equipment.
be a little closer to me. Steady.
Sit next to
Come
me.
here, come sit next to me now.
You feel like there was a ulterior motive with that, or was that genuine? Because I know MacWap through everybody else, and a lot of people been giving me shit like, get your own friends. These people that you got introduced to in the FMW circle, where your own.
How you
friends
feel about
at.
that? How you feel about that?
I mean,
I feel like that you do. Yeah, how you feel about that? Let me ask you first. Let me ask you, man.
well, being completely transparent, I don't have a lot of friends in Los Angeles. I've moved here. I've been here almost 10 years. As crazy as that sounds. And a lot of the relationships I built was industry-based relationships more so. I didn't really allow them to curate into like trustworthy friendships. And I feel like, being introduced to the FMW circle, I met a lot of people who I knew would be associates, but I feel like I had the ability to grow relationships with and curate relationships. And I'm one of them people like, all right, if I'm introduced to you, I'm not gonna make it awkward. Like, let's pause. Like, let's bond. Let's get to know each other to where we can either become friends, or it's not just circumstantial, or it's not a business transaction. So, and I've been around this space now for almost 2 years. So, I would think over time people become friends or a little bit more than associates. So it's like I think it's unfair to say we're your friends that don't invite people over when these people I've been around, y'all and everybody else, I've been around for 2 years and they used to seeing me. So I don't feel like it's like I'm reaching back trying to stay tied in. I feel like these are the people that I know. You know what I'm saying? You, Macwop, Scotty, all the people that still will fuck with me, Tiny. I just feel like
it's bold. It's bold. I would say if it was me, for sure, everybody goes with it. Fuck you, because I just an overthinker. I know what it really is. Right? Like, so the homies never put me in a position to be like, hey, and you know, man, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that nigga for real.
No, they did.
Who they do that?
No, they did.
Who? How?
You got your
When?
permission slip signed before you came over here.
This nigga put the horns on. I love a nigga got the horns.
Yeah, man. You know that's what he says.
Got his permission slip signed.
You got your
by
permission
who?
slip signed.
By who?
Come on, man.
Man, you better understand how Keem move, man. I'm the solo, man. I'm the king of pulling up solo, man. I've been doing this for a couple years too.
Well, let's let the people know.
I've been pulling up for a couple years solo, man. All I do is get invited. I pull up. I charge you, but you're the only person I charge.
You charge me time. You just made me wait.
Hey, man. Let me stick to my narrative.
You charge me. You ain't charging. No, you ain't getting that narrative off, nigga. This context matters.
Context.
I told you, ain't no narrative getting spun over this motherfucker, gang.
Shit, charge that nigga.
No. But no, we will. I do want to let it reflect though. This is last minute. I'm not gonna lie. You did hit me before Third Law the other night. And you knew Third Law was coming. Shout out to you for knowing about the Third Law.
What the fuck is the third law?
What the fuck is the Third Law?
I thought you wasn't gonna be wearing that no more.
What?
I mean, playing that too much longer.
What?
You said you was gonna end that night. That's their tagline, right? That's them.
Mine now.
But I'm saying, but that same night, context does matter.
It does.
You just said last episode that you was only using that for that one. You wasn't going to make that more than content. You wasn't going to overdo that.
I was going to use it for Third Law only, but since we're talking about Third Law and you shouted out Third Law,
all right, man. I'm just saying, don't get antsy and just start going against yourself. Man.
I don't got the do say really in me yet, so we good.
All right, I don't want you to go against yourself, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to help you. I'm here to help, man.
All right,
I'm here to help keep steering all this in the right direction.
You think you've been steering in the right direction, or you feel like you've been doing a little bit of this?
Nah,
let me swerve in this lane and then get back.
I like clarity. So
I feel like you've been steering into
when I hear whispers, I hear back talk, back channel talk. It's cool, you know. I'm the type of person when we all in the same room, I would say, hey man, it's a good time for you to say what you said.
I feel like you like to see conflict and confrontation when you're not involved, where you can just be an innocent bystander. I feel like you get off on that.
Well,
or if you can spin the narrative, or if you can be the one to say something to get something to be hot. You enjoyed it.
You gotta understand though. I'm probably one of the few in this shit, like in our space of things, that hasn't got on camera and like got the snapping at the camera, crashing on somebody. And
do you feel like that's in your character, or you just feel like you too laid back for
it's
that?
in my character to pop my shit.
Like in a more aggressive way than instead of a intellectual way like you do. Because you pop your shit, but it's more like you make people think. I'm not gonna lie, you do be talking in riddles, but if you're a smart person and you're intellectual enough, you can put two and two together, understand what you're saying. So do you feel like you haven't popped your shit because you haven't had a reason to, or you just do it?
Oh, I for sure had a reason to, man.
You have?
Definitely had a reason to. On a few people that I had a reason to. But like I said, man,
you keep your composure. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, man. Element of surprise, man.
You pick and choose too, though.
On who then? How? How do I pick and choose? How do I keep my composure?
I think you pick.
Don't get into it with nobody for real. And
because I think you could have. You've had more times where you could be like, hey, what you saying? I think you just laugh shit off a lot, and I feel like you're. I don't know if you're good at separating content from jokes. But a lot of times in this space, a lot of these jokes are personal shots that I've seen towards you. And you tend to handle it cool. You tend to laugh it off, or you tend to move along, or maybe thin a little shot back instead of crashing.
You can talk about whatever you want to talk about, man.
I'm not ducking anything. I'm just talking about it in general. I feel like people have played with you, have played with your brand, have played with you at Apollo. People have played with you. So I was saying that to say, you had reason to crash, but you just do it in like an intellectual way. You don't go off on niggas. Are you protecting friendships?
Nah, cause it ain't. Nah, it's just no reason. I made a goal, a promise to myself coming into this shit. I have nieces and nephews before I even had kids. You know, I'm big uncle of the year for sure, right? So, yeah, I wasn't coming into this. I came into this shit to laugh. Do the messy shit. I didn't plan on doing the messy shit. I thought I was gonna do podcasts. What I used to try to do was actually podcasting.
Yeah, it's tougher than it looks.
I fell into a world of how this is how I go. I can adjust to that too. I'm with that too for sure. So you know.
Do you feel like you will? Do you feel like you'll be able to prevent yourself from crashing on something, or is it just like it depends what it is?
Well,
were you always like thinking through like, nah, I'm not about to do that just for the sake of these is the homies, or
this shit's just bigger for me, man. Shout outs to Dedicated for one. I do drink and I do smoke on camera. That's the thing that I did allow. I purposely did that. I could have just never drunk on camera and all that. Like I could have just protected the brand in that way.
Right.
Me knowing me, how I was really living, I just coming into fatherhood, I've already been drinking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been smoking that long, but
I don't think that's a big deterrent on your brand.
No, it's not. I did it like that on purpose, though.
Oh.
So you won't even never box me in. So when you did see me drinking off camera or anywhere else,
it's like it's a fake persona.
Yeah. I drink. What you can't see me do is stop drinking. You can see me stop smoking. You know what I'm saying? You can see me retract and do all that for sure, but no, all that shit's been intentional. But certain things I just not even allowed to do because I got different things to lose. Like, you know, everybody got what they got to lose, but my shit's a little different.
So you said
even that comes with just like from my family, right? When it comes to family, you know, sometimes they get thrown in the mix.
Right.
When it comes to the camp is public. We know that. Public IPO
I see
type
what you're
shit.
saying. You represent a lot of things.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? That couple like with character though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I like as much as I play, you don't see no messy shit about the camp with me and all that. You know what I mean?
Right.
You ain't seen me, you know, messy with my family.
Right. You know how to separate it.
Yeah. So with Dedicated, that's something totally different. I'm not even you don't see everybody in the world with Dedicated on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I don't push it on nobody or nothing like that. I'm just running my race. This what made it make sense for me. And so I got to be mindful of that when I'm pushing, though. Like, certain things I'm just not trying to do. Until the brand get, like, way bigger than me, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, but right now, it's a direct reflection of me. And I'm only a father, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dedicated, the brand itself is dad's. It's not me. I ain't no damn team captain or nothing like that. Like,
but you are, being that it is your brand, I get what you're saying. You still have you have to represent it in a way that is positive to where, because it is technically a positive message.
No, I'm just not trying to lose myself. That's all I'm basically trying to say. I ain't trying to lose myself. But if I have to, you know, if I got to do it, pull a tiny, you know what I'm saying, defend myself or whatever the case may be, I'll pull a tiny.
Do you feel any publicity is good publicity to that sake? Like, no matter what you're doing in this space, if you going viral, if you going crazy, if you feel like it helps regardless?
It's good for your visibility.
Momentum?
It's not good for I don't know if it's good for your spirit. Yeah, I think a lot of people be...
Context matters.
So imagine keep going viral and getting cracking for like just straight chaos and nonsense and all that. And that was, you know, it's kind of like your situation. You don't want to get caught in the...
You think I'm caught in it?
No, I'm not. I said you don't want to get caught in it. You're not caught in it because you already got different shows. You already with what? This 19 on this one? All right, cool. So you got different shows and everything. So you're not caught in it.
Right.
But
I indulge.
You collect most of your honey with it. Right. So I know you feeling like, hold on now.
I got to. That's where the fan base comes from. I got to feed what people are, what my core is at the moment. Granted, I'm trying to grow it.
See, there we go. That's the part.
All right, before
right
we
there.
get into this, again, this Context Matters episode 19. Make sure you hit the like. I got the boy Keem in this bitch one time.
Time.
There is no, you got to probably just tighten it right here. It's probably just loose. There is no direction for this stream, tribe. This was literally last minute, believe it or not. I know we've had talks about us doing this, and I've been wanting the boy to pull up. He hit me right after y'all Apollo episode, knowing that I was gonna do a third law. You just knew it, didn't you?
Hey man, you've been asking me, right, to pull up. Now this one I'm gonna tell y'all. This what it was. So what I did do, because it was so much friction going on, you asked me prior to y'all friction to pull up.
Yeah,
You
for
asked
sure.
me to pull up.
It wasn't about mess at all.
You asked me to pull up to Fair to Say, right?
For sure.
So okay,
I
cool.
enjoy
That's already
conversations
been
with you.
locked in. Now this the part I got a real pet peeve because I'm kind of known to be, I just don't do this. I just don't be, some of this shit just be beneath me. I entertain it all day for fun, but it's be beneath me. So what I'm trying to say is, one of my pet peeves is meeting a motherfucker through a motherfucker, and then they fall out.
I got you. No, I already know where you're going with that. Go ahead.
Especially if I can't grasp, like,
Why?
give me,
and, like,
give me
how
something for
serious
show.
is it? And like, all
Right?
that, like,
Yeah.
yeah. Should I play
Only
that
thing
side?
that got serious is the words that said on both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you taking out 7 hours and shit to do it.
We're gonna get
So
into that too.
So now I'm in my head like, all right, that's not what I was trying to do. I don't know. I don't really get into that. I'm alone.
But I hit
like
you.
said, I'm
You
at the
already
crib,
just said
bro.
it. I hit you way before it got hectic. I was just on my own, doing my own thing, and I was just like,
Yeah, but when it got hectic, I can understand though. That it gets different.
But when it got hectic, you hit me like, "Hey, bro, I'm available." Cause let's set the record straight. Right after y'all filmed on Saturday, Apollo, you told niggas tread lightly. Third Law is coming. You knew Sunday was gonna be Third Law.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday comes. Keem calls me and says, "Hey, my nigga, this one of the few times Keem actually dials my phone." So I knew it was gonna be some bullshit. I said, "What your bullshit ass want?" "Hey, man, I'm just letting you know, bro. If I'm available today. If you want me to pull up today for Third Law, I'm available."
Yeah.
But you just said
Yeah.
you play the sides, and after that Apollo episode, you was playing with fire to come over here for Third Law.
Yeah,
So why
well,
would you say, "Hey, I'm down for Third Law," but for the past 3 months you've been like shaky on it?
Because
when it really hit the fan on Apollo.
Once I'm big on energy and big empath, right? So once Terrell, Heather, and Smack put up on Apollo, and they kind of more so wanted to talk about you, we didn't bring them up. We didn't
Definitely
bring you up
did.
first,
They
right?
definitely
So the
did.
fact that they did that, and then kind of like came up again, and all that. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's that. You know what I'm saying, bro? Nobody's taking it that crazy to where they don't feel like I'm aligning myself with somebody that's trying to
You really believe that?
what?
You really
what?
believe that that's how they feel?
I ain't asked them. You know them more than me.
I just know
Like,
that.
Liz, that's the
I
crazy
just
part
know
about
that
this.
camera makes people.
You know them more than Mac. You know them more than me,
Right.
right?
Right.
So you should be answering those questions.
What's the question then?
I don't want to get between y'all. Y'all like Birdman and Wayne and all that. I don't want to get between that because that's y'all situation. I don't want to do that and y'all get back cool and all that. That's another thing.
But you
People
did
start
it.
picking
You
sides
indulged.
and then motherfuckers be cool. Get back cool now that,
But
I see that.
that's why you got to be able to play
You gotta
play
just
the
be an
both.
adult, man. You got to just say, I have my own set of kids. I got my own
Oh, so you
situation.
just got to say that. So what you saying essentially, you said you was a good liar. So you saying you had to put it on scheduling and kids and all the other shit instead of just being honest like, "Hey, this is what's going on between y'all. I don't know if I feel comfortable until I get some understanding." You could have kept it a bean with me.
No, see, this the part though. It wasn't that. What you mean keeping it being with you? I did keep it being with you. I was dealing with my kids. I was dealing with moving. I was dealing with. What are you talking about, bro?
I know you were.
So that's the thing. So now you got to think
Man, we
about.
make time for what we make time for, King.
Nah, see, that's entitlement though.
Fair to say.
That's now see, and this where I feel like you might go. You get beside yourself, right? And you will set yourself up for a motherfucker to disappoint you. Because you, like you said, I don't know
Because I feel
nobody,
entitled, you saying?
friends and all these who I know and everything.
But I
right?
can only go by what I feel. If I can't put myself in everybody's mind and be like, all right, I think Keem might feel this way. I think Rios might feel this way. I think Macwab might feel this way.
Oh
so I
yeah,
should
Rio
just know.
situation. With the Rio situation, I'll give you a prime example there. The fact that you was even thinking that Rios was about to be like potted, fucking with you when you and Pun are at it in that fashion.
This was before it got crazy though.
Nah, it
I
got
invited
crazy.
him. I invited him like
No, but
right
I'm
after
saying-
I launched. Like right after I launched January 5th, I pretty much
yeah,
reached
but
out to
after
Rio.
you and Pun, you kind of like started this shit off, right? You was already in the mix when you kicked this off.
Yeah,
So
he started
like
running
me,
his
you
mouth.
invited early.
He started running his mouth, and then I retaliated.
You retaliated.
But again, at that point, I was just responding in the sake of content, right? That's what.
Salute. All I'm saying is though, no, you wasn't. I think no, you wasn't. I forget the words, but bro, the energy switched to where I personally said, okay, you and Pun, y'all might have to get that off your chest if y'all see each other in Sprouts or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You might have to get that off your chest.
Fair to say.
If y'all need to do that. But at the same time, It wasn't deep. It's just these words. So now, two grown ass men, or are you grown ass men, saying some shit, and I'm just tired of niggas saying shit and then see each other, and there's no stone cold stunners and
That's what y'all been doing though. Why is it so? That's what I'm saying.
What you mean y'all? What you mean y'all?
Y'all be doing that.
y'all?
Everybody got content, say all kind
And
of shit
give
on
me
their
my-
streams,
give
and
me
then
my
y'all
bag.
get together, and it's coon by fucking y'all.
Give me my commissary. When you see me do it? That's what I'm saying. When have you seen me do it?
I feel like that on What Can Go Wrong, y'all got underlying animosities between each other, whether y'all want to say it or not. It's not all content.
For me,
And I feel like when y'all get together, it's, let's make it seem like it's all content. And I feel like when niggas is diminishing brands and calling niggas out their name and raising their voices and trying to make niggas look less than, at that point you really feel that way. You can't just hide that behind content all the time. So I feel like you play into it.
weird though. You're not giving me no details though. You context matters.
Like what can go wrong? Or when you go to What Can Go Wrong,
Who I play with somebody brand on there?
I feel like y'all been playing with each other. All three of y'all been playing with each other.
But that's the skill though. That's the what could go wrong
Spark
factor of
my
it.
blunt. Y'all roll up because this nigga here gonna have to make me get high.
Because I think you probably missing it wrong again. Like, once again, three grown men now. All right, we can talk about it. You feel like it's underlying animosity.
I feel like there's
As if,
I don't know
like,
if
give me
animosity might
context
be
of
the
that.
best word.
Okay, yeah, I don't
Underlying
think it's
like
the best word.
hate, underlying
Hate.
emotions towards niggas. You can't
You
talk.
not give me nothing though.
A man can't talk about your brand, something that means so much and something that you put so much into that's a brand, and diminish you and like it's just jokes. It don't work like that. If you really your homie, you're not even gonna play like that.
Well, who?
So when you get into that space and you get back around niggas, I feel like you do it for the sake of content.
Yeah. Because you know you got to read people. You know, type shit. Some of this shit is just we take the opportunity to say the shit that somebody would say. Like I would take the opportunity to say the obvious. Like say you my boy and everything, right? Like you got this thing on your face or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not about to sit up here and act like this thing on your face week in and week out. If the chat go say it, guess what, man? I'm gonna find a way to say it.
That's why when you know they stirring narratives and giving bullshit, why you got to fuel it off of what somebody
Because you gotta look
somebody
the
else saying.
same way you see motherfuckers use their fist to hit trees and shit like that. It's just you are now at this point preparing yourself.
You're the shit starter.
Who, me?
Yeah, that's what you essentially saying. Or even if it's them and they
Shit starter,
see something.
shit
and
ender. Yeah. I mean, yeah. There's nothing wrong with starting a fire. If you can end it, you can know how to
Man,
put that
you
motherfucker out. Ain't nothing wrong with that
full of
motherfucker.
shit. Ain't nothing wrong with starting a fire, but you just said you selective with where you give this energy. And I don't feel like
You haven't yet to see me crash out on nobody. Who?
No, I know that. That's what I'm
All right,
saying. Well,
man.
I was just surprised it is so selective. You cooler than me.
Yeah, I mean, why though? For what? You got? That's what I'm trying to say.
Because you're good at reading. You can read.
I'm not about to let this, especially on camera. I pray I don't. You know, I'm pretty sure people go.
But
try to
you
text
met
me
these
over
niggas on camera. Well, you started like getting to know people more on camera, right?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about people that allow the camera to control pre-relationships prior to the camera?
Say it again.
How do you feel, since you're talking about you're not gonna let the camera do it? How do you feel about the people that do let the camera dictate or highlight friendships in a different light because the camera's on? Because you said pretty much that it's deeply rooted. It's pre-existing. My case specifically is deeply rooted. It's pre-existing. Why did it change now that the camera's on?
Y'all shit. That's what I'm saying. I don't see how y'all, neither one of y'all. I think both of y'all was, from my outside looking in and from, you know, all that we didn't gather from this content side of things, you two have both being like, I guess, tolerating each other in a sense, like more so just probably, you know, tolerating each other in a sense.
Like on camera or just in
No,
life?
in real life.
See,
I feel like it's a lot of unspoken.
That's a better narrative than I knew, and that's what I'm saying. See, when you say shit like that, it makes me believe like shit's being said that to make you feel that way. What else would make you feel that way?
Listen, but you give me detail when you act like that. You like
When I act like what?
paranoia. Like you're a very I'm an overthinker person.
I'm an overthinker for sure.
Yours is bad, right? It's bad. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm trying to give you some advice for somebody. I don't owe you this to tell you this. I'm letting you know from a lot of conversations we had.
Okay.
Your overthinking is kind of extreme.
Right. I can understand. I can attest to it. I wouldn't say I wouldn't necessarily say extreme, but I know I'm an overthinker. I'm a Libra.
I'm just saying in this space, I don't know about your personal and everything, but in this space, it's a few times you done said that. I didn't ran a narrative on maybe Apollo. I said, they said something, and you just went with it. Oh yeah. That's what they be talking. They be talking like that. But why they talking like that?
I mean, because if you're
I'm just completely lying, bro. Listen. I'm trying to tell you right now. I have yet to sit down with Heather and like have no thing, and she just break this thing down about you. She ain't gave you no detail about you in Dallas, and nothing like that. Terrell ain't.
I think the only thing you ever said is no, they don't fuck with you. And
you
repeated it. Okay.
Yeah.
So if that's coming from somebody who I know reads energy,
I knew that when you was fucking with them. I knew that.
That's what I'm saying. So if you saw this, you read energy well. Maybe it's just me being naive. You saw this coming on. Why wouldn't I take your word for what you say? If I'm already feeling that energy anyway, and you around niggas privately, and I come up in conversations, why wouldn't I think private conversations come up?
Well, this is what I'm trying to say again, though. That's why I think you kind of like. That's what I said this earlier when you was talking about like. Staying friends with these people, us, and all that shit, right?
Right.
Is because you kind of get like, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for, man?
I mean, I'm getting ready to fall into your riddle. I'm waiting to see what you
like. Meaning, like you be blind to this shit, and I'm trying to figure out how that context matter because, like, how do you be so blind to the obvious? And the only thing that make me let me finish. The only thing that can let me like maybe believe that I'm not believe that. The only thing that I can get from that is you got a lot to do with that. You have a lot that you didn't have on your heart, things you've been wanting to say that you ain't cleared off, and you just been dealing with the friendship because I don't see how you didn't see this coming. I've been kicking this shit since friendship started.
Because I had to learn that I knew what my friendships were prior to the cameras coming on. When the cameras came on, I had to try to distinctify what was content and what was real life. Every time the camera went off and I addressed some shit like, man, what's this about? It would be, this just content. And niggas don't give a fuck that much. It's just content. Everything's the sky. So why would I not be confused with these relationships? Especially when the relationships a lot of times, and I'm being spoke on more so, are on camera. So I can only respond based off the energy that I'm getting, that I'm seeing, because I'm not getting energy in person. If I'm still being invited and all this other shit, I gotta try to decide what's real and what's not. So you're telling me, how did I not see it? But then I got people like you who are around these people who I know speak freely.
Don't say people like me who's around these people. You're the friend first. These are now becoming my good people.
But
you are the
according to most people, I'm not though. So
whatever, clever man. How I met you is through them as friends, right? It's a couple people that was over at that house as these is just people. You wasn't even on camera. I seen you.
I think the first time I met you was at the Q video shoot.
Q video shoot?
$1 million episode. I mean, the 1 million view episode. That's the first time that's the first time I actually introduced myself to you.
You gave him a rug there?
Who?
Q there? You gave him a rug there?
No, I gave Q the rug at back on Fig, but I'm saying that's where I met you, where we like.
So how'd you get there that day? Like how did you like how
I got
you
the invite from my friends.
They just tapped in and say pull up.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
so that's good detail for me then.
I mean, obviously, I can't think verbatim what the communication was, but it's maybe like, what you doing there? We filming this. We doing this over here, or X, Y, and Z.
So think about it. Why would they? Ooh, you getting me somewhere?
That's
boy.
Good. Let's go. I want to get you somewhere. Let's get into the thick of things. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like one time, man.
Put it on my hood.
Go ahead and share this wherever you can share it. Let them know we live, man. 800 people tapped in one good time. My man want to get his camera right.
It's 800 people in here?
Yeah, come on, man.
We didn't beat Mac whopping your shit already?
Come on, man.
Damn, what's that about? Third seed, baby.
I feel like I've been telling you from jump, I feel like we will have good conversations. Why do you think I pitched the idea of trying to do a sit down? Because I just know how I interact with people, and I know people that can speak, and I know people that can articulate themselves and make me think, back me against the wall, pause, but like make me like.
Man, you going too crazy. Chill out, man.
You know what I'm saying? I like
against the wall. How you getting backed against the wall?
Because I like people to call me out on my shit.
Come on, man. I ain't fucking with that one, man.
Fuck out of of here. You know what I'm talking about.
back me
Call
against
me
the
out on
wall.
my shit and hold me accountable, nigga. I'm one of them
Tell his
people.
money bags to come back in here, man.
We need a
Get
refill.
Get this nigga, yeah. He talking about he want to be backed against the wall.
Pause, man. I said pause first. You already missed the opportunity.
Hey, man.
But no, I like that. So I feel like, you know, people, these type of conversations are needed, even though right now what it's about. But I think just in life, I feel like we could have.
Yeah, I'm not here to bash you. I'm not here to bash them. I'm not here to spew no lies other than you pay me to come here. I'm not, that's planned though. And I'm not here to, like I said, I'm here really for the full emotion. That's it.
You did
Because
pull all the way.
I can pie. We don't gotta even do this, but I think we need to.
No,
do
this is part of ours. This is part of the story. This is part of our story. You're involved with this scenario, this narrative.
Big FMW. Say it with me.
That's what I'm not saying.
Oh damn!
Big context matters.
Damn! Shout out Big Context Matters too for shit.
Big
y'all.
third law. You know what I'm saying? Big get creative. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, nah. So them even bring you around and shit like that and everything, without you having to ask and all that. That right there kind of confirms. Hey, listen, because why bring you to the million? Like that's the $1 million episode. That's big budget.
I was already showing up to shit. Don't that make it seem like it was just it was
don't
that
water it
specific?
down. Don't
Well,
water it
no,
down.
I'm gonna let it know the truth.
Don't water it.
It makes it seem
But
like
you
you think that was the only time I was around.
But you even you saying showing up to shit. I'm telling you, that's exclusive shit. They been inviting you to exclusive shit.
I would think so, yeah.
Okay. Do you invite them to exclusive shit?
I don't do exclusive shit.
Exactly. So I'm letting you know where you benefited off their friendship and where they benefit off you.
But you're talking about benefit.
That's a benefit.
But what does that have to do with friendship in general, being general? Because clearly that's not what's being said now.
Well, because sometimes
so if you
over
still
the years,
believe that,
over the years, they probably can say, "Hey, I don't know. I'm not gonna speak for them. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know when you say that to me, it sounds like y'all was. It sounds like those don't sound like bad people. Because put it like this then to me right here. Back then,
I never said it was bad people. Let's not paint the narrative, but I'm saying actions.
But my fault for pointing at you. A lot of your words that I watched on Context Matters, a lot of your gripes, you just said things that dated back to years before I met you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's just about not keeping it 100. My biggest thing is never about a gripe. It's never about it's about not keeping it real. Don't lie in one thing, and then when I call you out on it, you got nothing to say. That's my thing. It's not really about proving who's more real or what, you know what I mean? Like, if that's what you were trying to say.
That's not about proving more. No, to me, I'm saying y'all don't have, this shit is lame as hell. That's lame, bro.
You
and
think
even
I don't
Terrell
know
saying
it?
the other day
You think I don't know
y'all
that?
haven't even spoken
You think I don't know
off
that?
the clock. And y'all just sitting here week after week. You 19 plus episodes. He 20 something.
At some point, I can't be
plus.
responsible for another man's
No. Listen,
bullshit
y'all can
actions.
say I'm not here to make y'all back cool. I'm not saying that. I'm saying for emotion. In a sense, kind of like cut that umbilical cord of that, because you ain't got to do that. You talented enough to do what you do, and still, if you hear something, you know what I'm saying, pop in and say what you do. Do what you do. You did 7 hours of the day, bro. That's a lot.
No, that was just me in my zone.
But that's a lot though.
Off of
on strictly.
You saying that 7 hours is a lot off of content about me that was probably over an hour. What I did, the reason why it was 7 hours, because I don't do it the same way everybody do it. I'm not trying to just justify it, but I don't react the same way. I'm gonna pause it as we going. As niggas say something, I'm gonna stop. That's just me. I like to talk, and I'm gonna call you out on your shit as I hear it. And I'm also a nigga too, where I think a lot, like I said. So when I get to the end of watching something, I'm gonna forget what was said, and I'm only gonna touch on something. So it is long, but to me, I feel like it was a long time of people saying shit. And it was a lot of shit being said.
Have you is that your longest stream?
Yep.
Okay, so listen what I'm trying to say. For somebody, right? For your brand and everything. I get it. It's kind of like you, all right, boom, the left working for me. You right-handed.
But why cut it? Why cut it?
Because you're the one, only reason it's a narrative because you the one who was so adamant about this shit.
No,
you was the one against this shit. I'm
gonna respond, Keem. I'm not at a point now where I'm not gonna.
That's what Pun was telling you. That's what Pun was telling you that day.
No, I don't want to hear that. That's bullshit. We can address that too.
At community, that's what Pun was telling you when he was saying B.
But no, this wasn't happening then.
Yes, it was. That's what
the fuck it was not happening like. Keem,
come on, steady.
You gotta be real, nigga. This shit was not happening like that. Shit was not happening like that.
Matt was already saying what he was saying.
All names out of your name.
Nah, it just wasn't.
Only thing
it
was just
from,
playing with the
it
brand.
Wasn't from like punting them though,
bro,
but
look, man.
it wasn't, bro. Listen, why was he saying that then? Why was he saying, "Hey, bro, Stet, be the villain, be that"? He was telling you, I was there, bro. I was there.
You talk about be the bear and do the whole shit. But that's not what I'm doing now. All I'm doing is responding because I'm not in that space. At that point, I didn't want to do fake narratives. I wasn't here for the going back and forth with people that I'm supposed to be cool with for the sake of views, making up fake shit. This is not the same thing. This is not. I'm not in the circle no more with fake.
Person, it is smoke. Then you saying so now you confirm.
No, I'm confirming that it's different drama now.
Man, what you just say right now? He just said some bullshit.
This is not the same. That's what I'm saying. You saying be the bear. No, I didn't want to do that.
So this is real.
Yes, ain't nothing fake about none of the shit I've said or done. Nigga, this is not a character. This is me being really me, but now I'm outside of a situation that I no longer have to protect for whatever reason. Now I can essentially just respond because I don't have to worry about saving relationships, saving a paycheck, saving friendships that are really non-existent. I don't care about that no more. Now it's not made up drama. Now this is real life shit that I'm involved in.
That's not healthy though, bro, because
man, I don't give a fuck about being healthy, nigga. You know what unhealthy was? Healthy was sitting in that shit. Being just playing for the sake of content. Nigga, I could have been, like you said, should have been turned up. I should have been did the whole thing.
But you felt like it was a threat. You was going to be a threat.
Nigga, I was on a show that was essentially made for me, right? So I'm over here protecting friendships. As soon as I crash out on one person, the niggas calling me, telling me, hey, you better chill. He ain't liking that. I ain't got no, nigga, I'm not the only one who got say-so in this. If you being threatened on a daily like that and you already friendships not being protected and all this shit going on, what? I could have been doing certain things, yeah. But no, I dealt with enough, nigga. So now when I get to a position now where I can speak freely when I don't have to protect, I'm not worried about a friend anymore. I'm not worried about saving a job. And I got everybody coming at me. Of course I'm gonna respond. This is reactionary because this is real life now. It's not made up for the screen and I'm no longer a part of it. So of course I'm gonna speak on it. I don't understand why that's where the narrative on that is like so big deal. And it's like, okay, 7 hours. Nigga, I got seven people to respond to, Keem. I don't give a fuck if the situation is just one situation. When people don't realize it's deeper than that. You got a personal situation that now affects 10 different people who you thought were associates or cool coming at you too. Now I got to respond to everybody. Now I don't got to, but now it's engaging. Why not engage with it?
So you
why not get paid off of it?
You watch all their content?
Why not get paid off? I watch the clips. I got people that send me stuff when I'm brought up.
Okay, so you got people.
I got people that will send me stuff when I'm brought up and be like, hey, this is what's being said.
You got some people.
You know what I'm saying?
You got some people that motherfucking working.
You know what I'm saying? We building a little team. Shout out to the tribe.
Context matters.
Let me know what else that motherfucker said. Who said that?
I don't give a
send
fuck.
Send it to me. I'm at their head tonight.
Nigga, because it's easy. Why not? And because if you're going to say something, I'm going to get on this bitch, make content out of it, be engaging, be entertaining, have fun, and make fucking money on it. But to me, it's different now. It's my money. It's my chili. It's my real life now. It's not for made up bullshit. So why not indulge in it? And like I said, fuck it. You engage in this is a different type of drama, but it's now became from essentially 2 people, the root of it, to where it's 10 people now. Now I got 10 people to respond to. So I don't give a fuck if this shit takes 6 hours to get through. If I got 15 clips to watch, a motherfucker's running their mouth for me on every show, I don't give a fuck how long it take. The longer I'm on, the more chili I make. Shout out to my tribe.
No, I hear that, bro. Listen, you're not saying that. You're not saying that wrong.
But you saying 7 hours as if
listen
like.
Listen to what I'm saying. No, listen to what I'm saying.
This 1v20, nigga. This ain't 1v1. It wouldn't be 7 hours.
Still content though, right? So like you said, it's content though.
There is content, and all the embellishment, the jokes, the extra comedy that I put in is entertainment value. I understand what I have to do, but at the end of it, there's always context to it. I had a
real issue with these cats, these men. Right, if I had an actual issue with them, if I felt like, damn, when we see each other, I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna probably go left. I got nothing left for you. I got no more content for you. I have nothing. I don't have that for you. Why? I don't have it for you.
Because why?
What you mean why? What you mean why? I just said it. Because I feel like if I see you in person, I'm gonna go left. So with that being said, I would rather. There was only 2 people. There was only 2 people that was ever felt about you.
There was only 2 people, in my opinion, that it was ever could have went left with in any form or fashion. So I didn't think like that with everybody. With everybody, I'm giving you the content that you give, and I'm just keeping it real. I'm just rectifying, clarifying shit. Doing the same thing that you doing. I'm just doing it more at a standout pace because I'm going at 8 people and I'm at a different energy than most people are used to. That's the only difference. I'm doing the same shit.
Hey, motherfuckers watch at the end of the day. I watch, so it don't matter. So you're right. Yeah, for sure. 7 hours. I didn't watch the full 7 hours, but I'm saying.
Nigga, if niggas is talking about if 6, 7 different clips, and a lot of the clips are 15 minutes plus 30 minutes. Y'all did 30 minutes in one segment on just me, nigga. So through 30 minutes, I'm gonna stop and talk and respond throughout the whole thing. I'm gonna laugh, I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna be comedic, I'm gonna press buttons, I'm gonna engage with the chat. So of course it's gonna be 7 hours.
I feel that.
I'm reacting to an hour and a half of content.
No, I feel that. I don't think you hear what I'm saying. I think you took offense what I said.
I didn't.
As far as what I'm saying, you did. Only thing you doing is either to me or like I said, you telling me if you're doing content, you're doing content. And it sounds like something that you didn't want to do that you was against before. You was against this type of content.
I was against made up fake content between my coworkers. Why the fuck do I want to have made up narratives?
We saying the same thing, but probably a little
nigga, it's different. It's different though. It's different though. When you're supposed to be a part of a team and have camaraderie, you see everybody else got camaraderie around you, and you just like shit. Okay, why is that energy not the same? I'm not gonna be the butt of your jokes and be part of content over and over and over and over.
You just start feeling that way this year.
It kicked the bucket when the loyalty line was crossed, right in my fucking face. That's when the line to me was okay. Content we was doing content, having fun. I'm starting to shoot content back. But when the loyalty line crossed, that's when I realized it was different.
So that's the only time. That's when your issue came in. We go time.
Yeah, because I tried to do everything else was trying to do content.
Cool. So that's important again.
Always.
Good bookmark.
Context
Your issue
matters.
came in at the loyalty part, right?
Essentially, yep.
Essentially, I like the little.
Yeah, I mean because it's a
There's a little bit of with that.
It's compiled interest over time.
Oh, thank you. Over time. Prior to that.
Yeah, you see, bro. Like I just told you at the beginning of this, we're gonna double all the way back. There's always truth.
All the way back to when?
There's always truth.
How far are we going back?
There's always truth into people's jokes.
Talk to me.
There's always truth in people's jokes. There's always truth in people's belittlement. There's always underlying things that you can see and read through people. You're a smart person, Keem. Let's then not sit here and act like I'm the only person that read energy. You read energy as well. So when you see people say things and create narratives about you and you see where they come from and see people engage with them and indulge in them over time, yeah, that's compiling interest. You think I don't see these things? I'm just playing the game for the sake of content and for the sake of the position.
Which can be a little scary, right?
It was scary, nigga.
Know what I'm saying? But even on your end, because now.
Yes, nigga, that was blind
about
loyalty. That was the thirst I was talking about.
But you got to watch even that type of character of a person, right? Like if I'm this person just growing as a man, you know what I'm saying? I got this empire and everything, right? Mm-hmm. And I got somebody next to me who really just accepting this shit because I'm possibly helping with they, you know what I'm saying? I'm collabing with them with some money. It's the only reason they even accepting this shit. Outside of that, they'll probably be stepping on me, right? That's to be considered, bro. And you'll be a fool to feel like or be naive and very arrogant to assume that bro wouldn't pick up on that. I'm just saying if this was the case. I'm not saying this is the case.
Okay.
But just do you understand what I'm saying? Meaning like that's scary as well to have somebody around you when you bringing them to the Schoolboy Q video shoot and all that, whatever. Like you doing these little things like that, but they got issues. And you just going and you don't even really know because it ain't no real pull to the side, ain't no real like, hey man, I'm gonna fuck this friendship gonna be out the window, off the camera though.
But why do that when I'm being told all the time that it's just content? I don't have to keep deciding. I don't have to keep having, bro. I'm mature enough. I don't have to keep having conversations with motherfuckers asking, hey, how do you feel about me? I know you just said this. How do you really feel about me? Nah, eventually you start to tie everything together as one. And then when the cameras obviously was going off, the relationship was different. So, yeah, I'm going to go by that.
So if you was going by that, that was good then. Off camera was good, right?
Yeah, because you're in my face.
So, exactly. Hold on. So it was a separation between off camera and what's the name?
As far as
the real relationship is off camera.
Yes, but you're also got to remember, you're diminishing the existence and brand of a person that's on your network. So it's still personal. You still everything is.
But is it personal
still,
with who though? Because who is it really personal with? I get you because my narrative from the jump is my boy tossed you up, right?
Because if you don't if eventually you realize if you with somebody and you constantly let them shit on your homie, are you a real homie? Or run with a fake narrative for the sake of views and clicks and comments, and because now this person's the butt of the jokes? Are you a real homie if you let your homie
all right,
constantly shit on your homie?
Listen.
Answer my question, Keem.
I'm about to answer in real time with my good peoples.
Yeah, shout out to the tribe. I see y'all. I gotta pay attention to the chat. It's good combo though.
Yeah. But anyways, ask it again, please. Is it any more?
Baby, can you bring some? Can we get a refill on the Douce, please, if you can hear me?
Hey, I really was, and I was apprehensive about coming too, though, because like I said,
no, don't try to.
I don't be happy. I really didn't want.
Nah, answer my question. See the cup.
Thank you. I was what you about to say? Answer your question?
Yeah, answer my question. Would you constantly let somebody that's supposed to be your homie, you got a homie, would you let your homie constantly shit on your homie to the public, where it could potentially affect how the people look at you, how your brand is represented, how much pull you got? Would you constantly let that homie allow his homies to do that? Well, you would never check your homies. You would never be like, hey man, enough is enough. Like, this could be detrimental. Like, niggas is doing too much. This is all just, you would never, what type of homie would you be to not do that? Or would you be a homie to do that?
If I feel like the homie couldn't defend himself, yeah.
Nah, don't see, Keem. You like to run in circles, bro.
On, man. I gave you my direct answer, man. You got to respect me, too.
Keem.
Yeah, I gave you my direct answer, bro.
You like to run in circles.
That's not a circle. That's not a circle. Thank you. That's not a circle.
Keem, you like to add extras on shit, bro.
Hey, y'all, here,
You like to add extras on that shit. Shout out to Rios,
bro.
Man. What's the deal, dog?
Bro, come on now. Come on. I just gave you the game.
No, you didn't answer my question, bro.
I told you straight drop, pure truth, man. Call me Uncle Keem and them motherfucker. That was truth,
That
bro.
was not truth. Y'all see how he don't like to answer that? See how he don't like to answer that? Funny. I'm just asking, like, just be real. Just be 100% transparent.
That's not real, okay.
I'm being transparent with you. I'm letting you call me out on my shit. I'm addressing it. I'm not ducking it. That's why I'm glad we did this live. It ain't no pre-record. I'm just asking.
All right. Come on. You want me to get
You got a homie.
We gonna give directs then, right? You gonna respect me then, right? Because I'm gonna respect you, and we're gonna give directs. If you telling me right now,
I've been answering everything you've been giving me, dog.
No, I'm saying we're gonna give directs.
I mean, that's what I be trying to get to, Riddle Man.
I'm saying you want to put it on the table like that. Are we gonna give direct answers?
Yes.
Okay, cool. There we go. Ask my question.
I'm not asking it over and over again. You already pretty much.
I really, because y'all smoking and everything, man. Come on, man. Context do matter.
And I'm smoking too, and you want me to repeat the question I just asked? I asked it 4 different ways, chat.
You said, would I let the homie get disrespected?
Over and over for the sake of either.
For sure, like I said, I'm getting involved. If I felt like the homie could not defend himself. For sure, I'm definitely doing that. That's really the only answer. Honestly, like, look at John. John's over there right now. Shout out my boy. He has listen, and he's doing it. He's doing it real time. He's making a name for himself. You know why? By standing firm in the real time. He has to do that because they be having jokes on him. They got narratives. I ain't even gonna do them like that right now. They got emojis and shit. Hold on, come on, man. You see, now you trying to take me away from how
bro, that's jokes is different than character digs, Keem. We talking about motherfuckers saying, bro.
But see, listen,
I don't even want to get back into the specifics. There's lines that was said that was not even for the sake of jokes, nigga.
Context matters.
You gotta always, bro. That's why context does matter. And a lot of the shit that's being said, this underlying shit, does not have truth to it. So you spurring this, and then you letting this go up, and you engaging in it and laughing at it, and keep pushing this shit to the people, to the masses. And you want me to represent a brand and be on a show, and do all this, and you are pushing the continued hate. What is that? How is that hard to see if you're not killing this type of bullshit in these narratives and you adding them up and making them up along the way? What does that make you look like?
Like I said.
I don't give a fuck if niggas is saying I'm sensitive. I don't give a fuck.
Himself.
Okay, I am sensitive, Lighter.
I didn't say sensitive.
No, I'm reading in the chat. I don't give a fuck. Emotional, sensitive.
see,
I don't give a fuck about none of that. Listen, I got engaged sub, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I don't care. I know that. That's understandable because that's what makes this shit real and not for the sake of just content.
You just wanted to answer that, right? You just wanted to answer that.
Because I seen it in a super chat. I gotta respect the super chat.
Oh, that was a super chat?
It was super chat.
Oh, okay.
I just seen it go past.
Okay. Okay. All right, for sure.
That's
you
all.
You don't have to respect the super chat. That's the thing too, though. That's another myth.
And over here, we operate a little differently.
You can you can be sold then.
No,
Easy.
I just respect the people who.
Do you respect this money or not?
Listen.
Come on, you said the super chat. Let's just stick to what you said.
Okay.
So I just said now it's
I acknowledge it, but if you ask my people, I don't read it. But I don't give a fuck if you send money. If you're still disrespectful, I don't read everything. And context does matter. They'll tell you that. I don't read everything just for the sake of money, but I'm gonna respect
exactly.
A super chat that's
so when I said you wanted to read that, your response was, "I gotta respect."
It was
the
the
super
first
chat.
one I seen that popped up, and I gotta respect the super chat. So over here, I respected it
because that.
But I didn't. I didn't read it specifically. Right? I seen this part about me being sensitive, bro. No, you
That's
trying
not cool, man.
You funny.
That's
you
not cool,
funny,
man.
Bro.
Listen, we want yes or no. That's all I said, man.
What you mean? I gave you the answer. That's the one that popped up that I seen.
All right, we here. I don't want to argue, my boy.
Nah. We all into it.
No, we here, man.
We all into it. That's what I said. We don't have to. I don't even know, necessarily how I got to that direct conversation, but nonetheless, man, I'm all for being able to be called out on my bullshit. But at the same time, I'm not really. It's not that I'm necessarily looking for understanding from everybody. But if you're painting me away to the people, and he's like, who are you talking to? Like, if you painting me away to these people and these people are watching me, I'm gonna make sure that they know that painting is incorrect. You're not gonna just keep, because look, as long-winded as I am, there was no way I was gonna be able to get that off sitting there. There's no way.
Exactly. That's why niggas.
So there was no way for me without a narrative being spun.
Everyone told
I got
you to do
freedom of
this from
speech,
day one, Stat.
but it wasn't what I wanted to do,
So
Keem.
exactly. So listen. So think about it. Give me context again. I'm trying to help again, bro. I'm trying to give you some clarity.
I got it.
So now think about that. That's not what I wanted to do. And I already asked you this shit. What the fuck you doing in this room then? This is like, why the hell would you even come on this stream?
It was fun and engaging and beneficial. Why not?
What's fun and
it's something that falls in your lap. It's not saying.
This is what we doing. This is what we doing.
Okay,
bro.
And we here.
So
and I was already around, but bro, I was.
You gotta admit that,
nigga. How long? You may not know, but how long was I around, bro? But how
was kind of similar right here.
How long was I around before I was even convinced to even pop up on any stream? The first time I pulled up on a stream of BOF, it was to get some paperwork signed by one of them. It wasn't to get on camera. The niggas made me sit down. I was standing in the corner like this because I didn't even want to. It wasn't like that. It wasn't the goal. I came in the room with niggas as homies, and this is the opportunity that presented itself.
And once again, what you gonna say with the homies? What you doing right now? Think about that. So whatever all this in the cut you trying to do, not trying to do it, clearly people seen something in your ass to say, hey, bruh, what you talking about? You want to deny it though. For whatever reason, I know about pride.
It's not about that. Has nothing to do with pride.
So what is it, your ego?
It's neither one.
So what you trying to deny that for? You ready to deny it? Right
what you want me to deny? I mean, what did you say I was denying?
People clearly were seeing something in you. Obviously, right? That sounds like good people around you. And they're telling you, and they're updating you. Like, hey, bro, do this.
You think necessarily a specific position is everybody seeing that?
Huh?
You think being put in one specific position just because somebody sees something in you has something to do with, or do you think that's just off the strength of friendship?
Man, ain't off no strength of no fucking friendship, man.
I'm asking you. This is not
man.
The way you spinning this. I'm trying to ask you.
You know how many friends these people are, so to say, friends that how can I say it?
Say Keem don't
that
make
these
sense.
motherfuckers have. Hey man, that's what you get.
I'm trying. Unless I'm high, I'm trying to figure it out.
You're getting lost in the chat. That's what
nigga,
I'm saying,
I'm not getting lost. I interact with my chat.
It's a little different.
I interact with my chat.
Man, they call me cups in the chat. It's a little different. I see what's going on, but
he's full of shit.
They say you get.
You avoid all my questions and try to spin them back.
Lost and all that, man. You can't spin me against the chat, man.
I'm not trying to. I'm just reading what I say. Sometimes I gotta interact. I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure.
Imagine if the whole chat loved me. Like, imagine the whole chat loved me everywhere I go. That whole chat. and everywhere I go, they love me. Just imagine that.
I don't think that's the case.
It's kind of spooky, right?
Keem talks in circles. You crybaby. Keem fake. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm not saying necessarily that. We're not trying to pin you against it. I'm just saying we're trying to get over the narratives. And if you're here, why not? I guess why not get it off if you want to know the truth? So.
I was just trying to school you, man. It's all good. It sounds like good people's around you. That's all I'm saying. These people. No. Mind you,
it's
like
crazy
you have your personal.
how you just miss all the other shit though, like. Good people. You keep trying to say good people, and I'm not trying to say
that.
You did, bro. You just literally said it. You said sound like you got these good people. They put you. They saw something in you. These good people. They saw something. They must have been good. So what? But you not seeing the under. You can't constantly run. You can't constantly diminish somebody I
just wouldn't show back up to a stream again.
What do you think eventually happened, nigga? The boiled over.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about back then. Like if I was just never wanted to be on camera. Just knowing you now as much as I do now, you pretty like cocky, right? So in your head, you sitting back there like, was you a fan of the show?
What show?
Let me ask you that. Was you a fan of Back on Fig?
I was supportive because it was my homies. I necessarily wasn't.
Fake again.
No, nigga, what are you talking about?
I don't want that.
Nigga, anybody will tell you ahead of time I didn't consume. Bro, I can ask one person.
This burger the best in town. Just because it's my burger. Nah, man.
I didn't even start paying attention till further into it, bro. Until I started coming around the backside of it. Pause. I was not consuming that content. I said it all the time on Fair to Say. Anybody can vouch. I was not consuming that content on a day-to-day basis. Anything. It wasn't just BOF. It was any of the content. I tried to stay away from it. I was always out the loop. They would get on me on the show. Man, this nigga Stet don't know shit that's going on. So no, I didn't really consume it like that. That wasn't my day-to-day life. Wasn't that type of entertainment.
But you was at the 100 show. You was at the Q show. You was popping up on podcasts.
As homies.
Hey, come on, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They got a lot of homies. All they homies wasn't pulling up, man. I'm just trying to tell you, man.
Because it's not just because that's what I'm saying.
I got a lot of homies.
But a lot of homies don't pull up on your family, bro. Keem, you looking at the surface base of this shit in podcasting. Man. How many homies actually get the call to pull up to family events? How many homies actually get the call to help build businesses with? How many homies actually get the call to help renovate houses? How many homies go travel across the seas? How many homies? King, stop it. How many people? Because you looking at everything surface based behind these fucking cameras, nigga. This shit, when you think everybody thinks this shit is always just camera related content. No, it's not. Especially when you spinning narratives about how shit was before the fucking cameras even came on. How niggas is following you and niggas wasn't really homies and we really didn't never talk like that and bro, stop. You're not gonna keep.
That's all post dated.
No, nigga, you're not gonna get.
Go pre dated. Don't go post dated, man.
Nigga, what you mean that the narrative about following somebody out here came months ago? These are narratives that are detrimental to me, nigga. You know how fucked up that shit made me feel for somebody to say that, and then how made my girl feel. Come on, man. The context really does fucking matter. This is personal shit. It's personal relationships. We all niggas in all across the country together for a week.
And I understand that, and just for that,
you making it seem, bro.
No. For that reason, listen. That's why
niggas think that's why when niggas like, oh, this nigga hurt or shit's personal with certain people and certain things. Yeah, it can be personal, but that doesn't mean it's like that with everybody. With everybody else, it's business, it's content, it's fun. That's what comes with it. But if you're not gonna kill the narratives with these motherfuckers and you're gonna let them run off with their own narratives and spin and crack jokes and try to paint me in the same light that you were pushing, fuck no. Everybody can get it. Nigga, fuck that shit. I'm done with that. Niggas is not gonna keep running my name through the mud as if I'm somebody who ain't a loyal, super down ass nigga, bro. And so I get tired of that narrative. So anytime I get the chance to diminish what somebody else is saying about, or clarify some shit about somebody diminishing what they said about me, hell yeah, I'ma do it. Hell yeah, I'ma do it because it is personal. Niggas think this shit is fucking cameras. It's not. This shit was way before these cameras came on for any extent on this side of things. Cameras was on for me. Cameras was on for me for a long time. So before the cameras came on, I've always been this person. They can tell you the same person they know off this camera, the same person that was on that camera. I don't give a fuck what nobody was saying. So yeah, it is personal with certain people. I'm gonna get that off. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Everybody think it's all about the camera. Niggas is crazy. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
I'm safe here, right?
You 100% safe. How you feel? Right. Welcome to Context
sure,
Matters.
Context
You bring
matters.
that shit out, I'ma get it off. You on my platform. Welcome.
Jesus, man. Whoa,
no,
shit.
all bullshit aside, thank you for coming.
We here, man, for emotion.
Definitely for emotion.
You know, so it's all good. Like I said, man, salute. You went on your, spill. Glad you got that off your chest.
Yeah, towards the end, because I gotta kill that narrative. It is what it is. They said, give me a hug. Can you give me a hug?
Nah, I don't. No, what's the name? I mean, you need one, I'll give you a hug.
No, I don't want no hug.
Nah, you got to kill that narrative.
Because and the only reason I'm saying I'm in that way because you made it seem like you touch on everything that's like camera based, and that's not just.
No, that's what you. That's once again. That's what. That's the scary part about you. So I'm trying to tell you. You got a hard time admitting, I feel like, when you're wrong, man.
Nah, definitely, bro. I'm one of the first people. I apologize all the time.
Even this is on camera. Like,
nigga,
I get what you saying, but I will understand it more. Because if it was my situation, I'll be at the homie house. Yeah, he live with his, like, him and his lady. I'll be in the kitchen. Hey, what's happening? Like, we got to talk about it. What's happening? You feel me? I'll be making me a sandwich talking about that. We gonna have to talk about this. Like, we got to talk about this in real life.
We have had
I'd rather argue with y'all in real life. I'd rather say what's going to be said right here in real life before I say, oh, that's how you feeling in the cut. That's how you feeling in the cut.
But
I'll beat you. I'm going to beat you to the camera. I'm going to beat you to the camera. That's what motherfuckers, I'm going to beat you to the camera.
Now, maybe.
Running back to the camera just to get it off.
Talk about now?
You was brought up post day. That's what I said.
Because I've had conversations in the past.
No, I don't think it was potent enough. Nah,
because I don't think I realized. Because I don't think it real. I don't think I realized.
It was like you said. Back
I don't think I realized how real it was when people start to say shit like when the niggas was never my homie. You don't know how, regardless of what nobody say, I don't give a fuck what people say about being sensitive. When you hear somebody say that, like when you get into it with somebody, that's crazy. And like that's almost like a slap in the face to everything that we've done together.
That's what Mac
so it's almost like, bruh. What?
That's what Mac
I don't give a fuck
him.
what nobody say. Even on both, you know what I'm saying? It's like everything else could be content, but it's just certain things that just gotta be debunked. And then, and that's what it is, dog. That's just what it is. It's not even about.
Do you agree? Is that what Mac just did to him?
What? He did what?
I don't know you, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. And is that content? This is what I be asking, nigga. This is what I be asking.
What you mean? That's what I'm saying.
How did you feel about that, though?
They good. They're good now. They're good. Listen. And that's what I'm saying. Something about it, it's definitely different, but this shit is
transpired on camera.
It's also groundbreaking, man. It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. Salute. I say that.
That's why I said niggas was like.
Shout out to everybody. Listen, bro, we sit here talking about these niggas. You got a show and everything, right? Like a lot of that.
Yeah, it's your first time here. You're the narrative creator and spinner, so I got it.
Would you not accredit them for you haven't been here? Come on now. We got to talk about it.
100%.
All right, cool.
Come on, man. I'm not a hater. I'm not a person who don't understand where shit started from.
That's what I'm saying. Look at But that started from a lot of bullshit too. A lot of bullshit narratives. That's all coming at, like, I'm here. A lot of my shit came in off bullshit narrative. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit is all built off bullshit. And you was trying to step around this motherfucker like nose in the air like you was too good to do the bullshit. And we like, bro, look at you. You keep on trying to sniff around and get something off the plate, sneaking up to a podcast, pulling up. No, listen, not in a bad way. It's just like, bro, want to do it. He's just nervous. He's nervous.
No, I know what comes with the camera. It's not it ain't got nothing to do with it. It ain't got nothing to do with nerves. It ain't got nothing to do with nerves.
You got over that, right? Whatever came with the camera, you got over that shit, huh?
No. I just accepted that this is, I told niggas before, as crazy as it may sound, this is what I accepted that God put back in my face for a reason. It's entertainment on a different level.
Okay.
I'm able to now impact verbally with my voice instead of just entertaining with music. Okay, the music didn't work out, let's cool. This is an opportunity now that's in front of my face to do something different in the same entertainment space. Nigga, you know how many battles I had with this shit? Cried real tears about, nigga, do I really want to put my life back in front of fucking cameras? Nigga, I know what comes with it. You got people trying to get in your personal shit. Nigga, I know what comes with this camera. Nigga, I've been experienced around it. So why do I want to see it? Some of my closest homies got ruined by shit like TMZ and by the internet. Some of my closest friends have been depressed, drunk, fucked up off drugs because of what fame does. So why would I want to get back in front of what I knew, what I was already on the way to be? Nigga, like, why? If I already know what comes with it. So so that's why it wasn't like, that's why you're here. No, this was an opportunity that just happened in front of my face. Why not take advantage of it? It's potentially lucrative, and it's a way that I can impact verbally. Nigga, I had spiritual phone calls with people about it. Nigga, prayed about it, talked to my family about it. Nigga, cried real tears about any of this shit because I understand it. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't like a goal of passion, like it was an inspiration. This was, okay, this is what happened. This is what I have to do now to continue to pursue and to continue to fulfill what is given to me.
Yeah, for sure.
Is there something wrong with that?
No, bro.
Why do you stream on your own?
Homies are for.
Why do you stream on your own? Why do you not stream on your own?
Without the homies, you just needed homies. That's what homies are for. That's what, like,
I thought I had them.
No, you did have them. You got pushed in. You got pushed in to do some shit, man. Do that shit. Come on. So that's what homies are for. Even that's bad. Like, damn, motherfucker.
But you gotta look at you gotta find the silver lining.
Pushing can be considered bad, right?
You gotta find a silver. No,
exactly.
no, but you can't, nigga.
Lining.
Stop, Keem. No, it's not. You talking about pushing can be considered bad, nigga? No, that was not.
Pushing can be considered bad. It could be. Am I lying? I don't want to lie.
It is bad.
Stop me when I'm lying. I don't want to lie here,
man. Cause you been. Come on, you been.
Oh, come on now. That's what I said. Stop me when I'm lying, because I don't want you to say I'm lying. I want you to see. I want the people to agree too, because you like to read the chat.
I wanted this to be the last time that this is ever brought up on Context Matters. That's why I text you today and I said, well, I try to say, this is, let's get this off, pause. Like, let's get this over with. Because I know that when you pull up what the conversations was going to be. So this is my whole purpose, you know what I'm saying, for this stream. I knew what this stream would be, and I knew you was going to come with narratives that I was going to debunk and dispel, and you get caught up in your Riddler ways. You know what I'm saying? Context Matters moves forward. That's why I have something different for that shit. You know what I mean? But I do appreciate you welcome, you know what I'm saying, you coming with these bullshit ass narratives and the whole shit. Cause I think you still feel some type of way, but should we do super chats? I'd be remiss to not check them, all right? Do you do super chats when you stream? Or do you not? Why you at? So besides your computer not working, you talk about, friendships and being pushed to do different things as far as streaming. What's your reasoning behind? Obviously we got the family. I get it. We get it. But I mean, just the hesitation.
That's kind of low key be.
I'm just saying. I'm just asking.
I be peeping how you think about family and all that, man.
Here he go.
It's always we get it. We all, family. Like,
I'm just, bro. I gotta ask you the same questions. You know what I'm saying? That you be trying to. Oh, hold on. That you be trying to spin on me, man.
Get that.
How you doing though? You comfortable in your pod and space, man, with all your shit?
Over here?
No, just everything that you got going on. You doing a lot, on multiple platforms, and you trying to stream on your own, and then. I just wonder
I mean, I just be getting I'm big anxiety, I'm big overthinker, I'm big, and then like I said, I get uninterested real easily, quick too, so I be kind of figure out I'm more entertained by it than anything,
You feel like you can't do that on your own?
What you mean? I already did it on my own.
No, I'm saying like you feel like you more entertained, you do it better, and you show up to Apollo consistently, show up to What Can Go Wrong consistently. You're in group settings.
No, I'm saying if anybody who watch my solo streams, I do that. I can do that. Yeah, 5 hours. I did like 5 hours before. Solo,
and you react, right? You react to things.
I just reacted. I probably reacted like 3 times. Out of all those I got 3 times. Other than that, I'm just straight to the neck, just convoy.
But don't you pull up, from what I've seen, don't you pull up
I have, like I said, like
pull up content and you
like 3 times. Not really. Yeah, not really.
Okay. Yeah. Cause those conversations, solo are a little bit different, than when you're in those group settings.
Yeah, once I do it, once I sit down, it's gonna be cool. That's everything leading up to it and everything. That's what it is for me. And just streaming, it's just the difference. It feels better. I feel like to just pod.
So I get it. I agree 100%. It's definitely better conversationally. I understand 100%.
Yeah, because I want to know what am I doing? Where am I leading you? You know what I mean? Where am I leading you after that? Hold on quick. Hey, mama.
I don't know if I can mute the mic.
I'm good. How you doing? What for?
Because the
I'm
mic's
over here doing this. I'm on this homie podcast right now.
I don't know if I can be. I don't know if the mic muted. You can push it away.
How you feeling? You good?
I don't know if the mic. It should be muted though.
You sure?
Hold on, real quick. No, I just I muted it. I realized I could it wasn't working on the soundboard, but I muted the whole mic. Yeah, we gotta pay respect. You know what I'm saying? Family calling. Where was I going? So okay, so then what? You've been behind the scenes for all these years doing the shit with TDE. What made you decide that okay, I'm gonna jump in front of the camera then and turn it into something or just open myself up to be comfortable doing it?
I think I was already comfortable doing it because I tried it. I didn't try my hand at it. I did it. Like AD, he didn't share the story before. I didn't share the story. I interview AD. I probably gave him his first interview back 2013 or some shit. When I was.
Boy, you got it. You good?
Huh?
You straight?
Yeah.
All right. Let me make
What
sure.
you said?
Nah, just after the call, I feel like you straight. I just make sure you was good.
Nah, I did. That did on me out a little bit. That's my mama. She's just.
It's all good. That's why I'm just making sure we can.
When you got parents, older parents and everything, you be listening to they breathe and all that when they call.
I can tell. I just want to make sure you were straight.
It's
bro.
everything good though. But
Make sure you good. I'm just asking because for the sake of the anxiety and just for the sake of doing it. Because I'm not gonna lie, it just kind of spins off what you said about now you're doing it, now you got pushed to do it, whether you wanted to do it or not, and it does come with a lot of pressures and anxieties, regardless of whatever you're talking about. And it just makes me wonder if, in your sake, because you speak so much about that, like, what made you decide that you even wanted to do it, and did you have them same battles that I was just saying, as far as just like questioning is that the right direction for you?
My battles is worse than yours. That's what I be trying. That's why I'm even pulling up over here. I'm big on helping somebody. I can help somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what you think this is? Is that what you think that was the purpose? Is that what you're trying to say, or what?
Yeah, because I know, in a sense too.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, but I was just making sure that's the direction. I didn't want you to skate around it. If that's what you were saying, you can say it. Because I I feel
meaning like I ain't about to even, your shit look clean, right? Like your whole layout of how you approaching this shit, working with what you got, making this shit look good. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I ain't even get that far in it. I don't even got the sound. I don't got no sound effects. You know what I'm saying? I'm really literally straight me, the mic. I play somebody, music and get copywritten or whatever the case may be. So,
you feel like you forced
to do it? Do what?
To stream at this point?
Nah, hell no. That's why I don't do it. Cause I'm not gonna be forced. I won't feel like I'm forced. But I be feeling like, all right, I should do it. For me personally, I should be doing it more, even for my brand. That's how I really got to just think about it, even for my brand. I should do it more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Speaking of which next? What is next for the brand? Actually, no, we got a super chat. This is something about your streaming room. I want to get to that. They said, Stet, you should let Stet help with your streaming room. We gonna be able to get you going now that you moved in that motherfucker and got the space.
Who?
Because you said we talked about it previously about the decoration thing, and you asked where I helped decorate it and what sets, and somebody sent the super chat about.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. That's still in the air. I just got to see what's going on.
Hey Keem, let's revamp your solo stream, bro.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I need to see what's going on. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. I don't really need like no cold set or nothing like that. I don't think. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna go do. That's really what it is. The streaming gonna be the stream. I'll get in front of the camera, and that's that. What's up? I ain't just trying to do that though. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do something.
You actually got like a goal and a plan.
Yeah, I do. I definitely do. So I'm battling between that. Now, if I put all these hours into streaming, that's two different things though, and you should be able to do both. I think a lot of people doing both. Professional athletes is getting right off the damn court and going to stream right.
But it's a lot. It's a lot of pressures, and it's a lot of. That's what I'm asking you essentially with what you battling with, the pressures and anxieties of being able to do it solo, and what you need to talk about in order for it to be engaging.
No,
as far as like the content has to be directed towards your audience.
Get on there.
Huh?
That's why I don't get on there. I'll be on there being too honest about exactly what I'm going through. And if you watch my streams anyways, it's like
I do. What's happening?
Timestamps of just me being honest. What I got going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So life, go do what it's gonna do. I tell the homies all the time, like when I go over there, that should be therapeutic for me. That's a big reason why I be pushing. I make them pushes. I make all these pushes. That shit's just, all right, cool. Let me see what you're talking about.
Conversationally.
You know what I mean?
That's how you're able to get it off.
Nah, we not. I'm speaking with somebody.
No, all right, bet. All right, cool. Let me do these super chats. I've been delaying them. We got a bunch. We got like 14 of them. We're gonna run through a couple, just see what they say. D-Town Text G, $2. I missed the last third log. Catch me up on everything.
I'm say that when the D-Town
you're gonna have to run back on that. Visionary Star, $5. Hurricane paying $30,000 to save her dog is cap. What? I don't know what that mean. Joshua, $5. Tell him yes, you got people, Stat. No, see, I should have read these earlier. I don't know what that got to do with anything. Fuck.
Shout out Tim Ellis, man.
Who that?
Man, somebody just came bless the order. They saying you a high risk, man. They saying you trying to scam me on them orders. Tim Ellis.
Oh, on that good dedicated?
Good dedicated.
Well, shit. Let me see. Let me get through these, and I got a question about dedicated then. Somebody said, can I get a step dedicated? TL, $5. Red Ranger D-Lo, $5. Man, send me that shit. Boy down the step being sensitive, and T-Rail got to learn to lead his crew. I'm assuming that's back to what it was talking about. I think that's probably the one I read when I seen sensitive.
I'm so mad. I'm mad. Yeah.
That's what you think it is, or I don't have the right to be mad about anything.
Nah, bro, you definitely got the right.
I feel like
walk you. I think you need. Like you said, I can hear it.
But I never denied it though. I think that's the thing. I think people think I feel like I denied those sentiments.
We ain't gotta get back to that shit, right? That's beneath you, right?
Yeah, at this point.
Fuck them.
Nah, I mean it is what it is.
You want to set it back up? Okay, let me ask you that though.
What?
If say somebody, not me, whoever, if his mama or somebody tapped in and like, Stack, come fix this. Come pull up over here and holler at this boy, this man. Would you do it?
It's not on me. I feel like at this point it's not on me. Next super chat is because I didn't start none of this shit, nigga. You out your mind, nigga. I didn't start none of this shit. Be off camera or on camera. You out your fucking mind, nigga. No. At some point we got to take accountability and responsibility in life. I don't give a fuck.
Who was that? Tum Tum or nah?
I don't remember. It's similar to one of the Three Ninjas. I got it in Hong Kong.
Oh, that's not Three Ninjas?
It's not exactly the same as that mask. It's close to it though.
Okay.
I got it in Hong Kong though. That's why I got it.
You had that on out there?
Nah, nigga, it came in a little package, but it didn't. It was I don't know what happened.
Real or you got it at the airport?
No, it's really made by a Chinese man at like a museum. He was like outside a museum making it in Hong Kong.
Like the nose got.
It fell off. It keep be falling.
Why? You had it on? What's up?
No, I used to hang it on the wall, and because of the way because of the way the mask hanging and fell before, and so it chipped the nose. It was hand painted by a man in Hong Kong. Why you got a problem with my set? That's personal collectors, man. That's from traveling, man. You know about that. You know about that. What you trying to say? You don't remember Three Ninjas, nigga? That's the whole purpose.
I'm trying to say
out of here. You ain't got shit on your wall. Shut your ass up, nigga.
Three Ninjas. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this motherfucker.
Nigga, it's sentimental. Do you remember the Three Ninjas?
I know the Three Ninjas.
Okay.
I said that, but you try to throw it off like it's not the Three Ninjas.
It's painted in similar form.
Like, it's not the Three Ninjas, but it's supposed to be like the Three Ninjas.
Thing.
It's not the same thing.
It gave me that nostalgic feeling as I was in Hong Kong.
Yeah, but that did though.
Yes.
All right. That's why I asked you, was you wearing that motherfucker out there?
No, I ain't fucking wearing it.
And why the nose is like it was like.
You dissecting my set. You got anything else you need to dissect? Is that what you're trying to do? Hey, ask Keem what value pun brings to FMW. $2 from Culture Updates.
You wanted to read that one?
No, it's the next one. The next one they like. You don't got to establish. You ain't got to. No, we ain't.
Value pun bring? No, hell no.
BG Tech Life, $5.
You don't be talking about pun?
No, I thought you told me you thought you were saying that why you read that one?
No, you overthinking.
No, nigga, you said why you read that one?
And let me
man, go ahead, get it off.
Freestyle some things that why they said what value that pun brings.
Yep.
I'll say off camera pun is responsible for a lot of the like the life, like the breath. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, it's for the amount of different crowds he bring into this shit. And then when you go to the functions and all that, it's kind of like, it's a lot of that. And then on top of course, on Smack and Terrell and them side, they bring in all of that. You know what I'm saying? That whole section, which is a whole nother conversation. And AD, for sure, he do his thing. But like, I say pun like definitely like a, he the boss man. You know the wrestler? The boss man. He the boss man. No, not the boss man. Sergeant Slaughter. He's Sergeant Slaughter. Yeah, that's what he is. What'd you think? What value bring?
To what point?
To FMW.
I don't have an opinion, man. I
know you was wise enough though. You didn't watch some of the content. You didn't. You can give us a little something. Homie.
No, I feel like it's beyond at this point. Like I don't really got much more to say about that. That's entertaining or engaging or positive. It's just it is what it is.
Oh, you don't got nothing. You don't even got nothing in your spirit.
Yeah,
you gotta get that off your heart, man. Listen, that's what I'm here for.
No.
You see what I'm
You're not
saying?
gonna get me to change
Come on,
my mind.
give me that. I'll toss that
No.
shit out for you. Like,
no, you're not gonna get me to go back into that. It's just not nothing on my heart.
You the one brought up the damn super chat. Now I asked you
I'm reading the super
question.
chat. You wanted to expel. I just told you.
That's
I didn't
what
want
I'm saying. You wanted
There's
to
nothing
expel.
for me to speak.
You wanted to ask the questions. What I said.
You wanted
Now
to
I'm
ask the
asking
question
you
back.
to-
It wasn't to me. And
Why can't you answer?
Because I just told you
God, get out
I don't
your
have nothing
feelings, bro.
positive, negative, or nothing
But
other
you
to
can
say.
still-
that was your super chat, nigga.
Are you a hater?
No, I'm a realist.
Okay, you're a realist, especially if you're a realist. Then thank you. Give me your realist answer.
I've already.
Not give me your realist answer. Give me your realist take. I want a take. I don't really want your like emotional feelings. I want some like I can't hear the podcast with you too as well.
Okay, so what you?
I would like your take on pun FMW. Like, what value do you think he brings?
I feel like he has great leadership roles.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Great leadership abilities.
Sergeant Slaughter.
People follow suit.
Bring up that picture of Sergeant Slaughter and put pun on that and that dog. Like all the dogs that's going around. All the dogs.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not a hater, but we just, you know, it's certain things, again, with certain things,
Sergeant Slaughter fit.
It's not worth going back into with certain people. Like I said, it's just because it was content and because the content does run dry.
Bro, why you keep bringing personal into this?
Nigga, you just asked me about.
I said for your podcast. I just want to take.
Bro, you said you wanted a podcast take. I just gave you a podcast take.
Yeah, I don't want to hear your personal. That's your personal. Now you want to.
So I don't know how to do anything other than.
Well, you need to learn, bro. Context. That's why you got different shows.
No, I'm not putting on.
Oh, so you got different shows. You just spinning the chair around and coming back. That again.
No.
No. Show different layers and facets.
There's more reactionary,
right,
but this is more like when I sit down with guests on Context Matters, we just chopping shit. This is not a direction of a show, but the show itself is different, nigga. Now that's why I had to separate the two to be reactionary, but it's still reactionary. It's not a different person. You just said you got to learn how to be a podcast. No, bro. I guess maybe that's where I'm not gonna succeed at then, because if I have to change up my personality or my approach or my takes for the sake of...
You already changed up. Nice to meet you again.
No,
this ain't the same motherfucker I was sitting with at Community. You've already changed up. Nice to meet you, though.
No, it is nice to meet
bro.
you.
Yeah, for sure.
But it, I don't think anything has actually changed, bro. I just think you've actually now are able to see me in a free environment where I don't have to worry about...
you're able to see. We already seen this.
Everybody has, bro. Anybody in my life, my real life, already knows how I am, bro. They know how I am.
Exactly. We seen it. A lot of people seen it too. We've been saying, Stet, go get that show. We've been wanting to see this. We've been wanting to see this, bro. That's the problem, man. You the only one that didn't believe.
It's not that I didn't believe. I just knew what I just knew what came
around,
with
man.
it.
Accept the love. You was around a
No,
cool,
you don't. See, look, why
cool
you trying
crop.
to spin that shit? Bro, come on, dog. Come on. Yeah, not back now. Not back in circles for sure. Let's see. Man, he had to handle business. Tell me, get off your phone. That's crazy. BG Tech Life. Stet got to realize what's real and what ain't. I guess you're right. That's the part I dealt with. It's tough, man. It's tough, especially when you have to do it in front of this camera. It's not easy. People think that shit is just easy to be transparent and free and for all negative feedback, for all whatever, to be that and put yourself and be accessible. People don't understand what that takes. So essentially, that's what it is, bro.
You feel like you transparent and free, and that's what you want to push.
No, I feel like it's not necessarily it's a message to push. I just think me specifically myself, I feel like I'm able to just, it's in front of the camera now, I can be I'm more comfortable. I'm less uptight and trying to fit in. I don't care if people can call me corny and all that. Like, that's cool. Like, I embrace that. So to me, it's like I feel just more comfortable in being myself, regardless of backlash, because I don't have to like appease people or a specific group of audience or fit into a group of audience.
Let me ask you
now
that.
I can try to build my own.
Was you running from that? Like, okay, because you do bring up like where you took it in music, right? Your path, your walks.
Mm-hmm.
You bring that up pretty often. You just got like a good deal of embarrassment, like, or with that, you felt like you didn't want to ever come back out. Not like that. I'm not being funny.
No, I'm straight faced.
I just thought about
I was
that right
waiting.
now.
I'm waiting for what you was about to say.
I just thought about that right now. So, because you felt like you reached some heights in that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
That most, especially from your area.
Mm-hmm.
You had a fan base,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so, do you feel like this coming here and doing this was like a little embarrassing? Kind of like going,
No, it's just it's just more pressure because you're by yourself and there's nothing else to deflect unless you got somebody here where you can bounce conversation off. But for the most part, it's just the only difference is just solo. There's no DJ, there's no hype man, there's no road manager, there's nobody else really with you essentially. So that's the differences. If that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel like I just feel like,
No, I'm talking about just feeling like, all right, you can look at somebody. There's a lot of artists that's out right now. They pushing what they pushing, they rapping how they rapping. And then, but we all know the game, you know what I'm saying? We grow up and realize like, oh, okay, that's the music business. It's not like everything he was kicking couldn't have been the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Not like that. I'm just saying the art and the real life of things, life goes, all right, it didn't work out for you in that.
I think that's what I battle with.
Exactly.
Is the fact that it wasn't essentially me. It was a role or act. So that's why
your music?
Yeah. So I feel
your
like
music was a role?
Well, up until later on, like the beginning part of my career was just like the typical stereotypical flamboyant, braggadocious style wanna be a rapper. When I got older and realized when I got older and just started growing up and maturing, I realized the voice mattered and message mattered and what you had to say mattered more, especially once music became more of like a business, the way they pushing it. So once I realized that was different, I pulled away. I changed. Like I said, I went through this transition called metanoia where I literally just, my mindset about life changed dramatically, where I was like, I don't even want to be around a camera. I don't even like want to be famous. I don't want nothing, like none of that wanted to be none of my life. I wanted to go live off land, off grid, have farm animals and just be a square. Like that's what I really essentially would technically do today. You know what I'm saying? If I had the opportunity to, but that's really what my whole mindset change was. So I pulled away from everything entertainment based and went a whole different level, a whole different way. And
why though?
I just started looking at it like the message behind the music, and for me to have to switch and change everything at the point that I was gonna be like starting over. And I was already so far into a career as this persona that switching, even when I went to switch to my real name, that I was essentially starting over in a tougher field. So I knew the work I had put in for 10, 12 years, essentially I was going to have to go back a long way and kind of start a different direction. And I was like, you know what, that workload on top of now my message is different and it's going to be harder to be received was like, and then the way they press, you know, the music, the way it's influenced on mainstream media and it's and on what it does to the culture, it just, my message wasn't going to be the same. So I was like, my aspirations for that fame and flashy life wasn't appealing anymore. It wasn't just what I fell in love with. The game wasn't the same thing. It was just got a different feeling of it. It became more of a business and popularity contest. The art wasn't as much respected. So there was a lot of personal battles with the music and my trajectory that I wanted to go in life as a man that just didn't mesh. You know what I mean? They just didn't. That's why I don't even really listen to a lot of music nowadays. Like the music industry now is just tricky. So it's hard for me to consume certain things that's out musically.
You just scoring.
Nah, I feel like I reached where a good enough rate that I would have been comfortable with, because like I said, a certain amount of, at that time specifically, when my mindset not in the right place, a certain amount of fame can steer you a crazy way at a young age. You know what I mean? And I'm coming off hype early at like 21, where I'm 22 and 23, super young, where it could have been super detrimental. So nonetheless, it's not that I'm scoring. I just look at it like that.
You was famous at 23?
No, I'm coming off of I was already traveling the country, performing with Flip and touring and doing my own music that was doing well digitally online at that time. And it did what it did, but I don't think I would look at it like scoring. I just look at it like I think I evolved and I grew up and I realized that a certain type of life or a lifestyle really wasn't for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so with music, it just was like, yeah, it's still a touchy thing because I still have a love and a passion for the art of it. As I just did the little verse over with Drebo, having fun. It's just, I still have, I still have the fun. My LL Cool Stick.
Oh man,
I still have the fun, and I still feel the art and the passion of it. You know what I mean, and the creativeness. But it just, I know that direction really wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't the route I wanted to go. Like, you around this music industry, dog, you know how tricky it can be, how fake it can be, how, you know, detrimental it can be to mindsets and access and always having cameras in your face and people in your business. It can be really tricky and really scary. That's why I said I was so hesitant doing it.
You can't lose yourself, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I bring here, man. You can't lose yourself.
Yeah,
that's really where it's at.
A
big part of your anxiety and all that shit is definitely in that party pack. You going that many years, not like on you. I'm just saying. You saying 23 still. Pac, what? 24 when he passed?
Well, no, it started. We're talking about from when I started, or you talking about
when you ended it? You was like 23.
No,
I'm not doing
nigga,
this.
I was 28, 20.
Oh, see, when you ended, like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I started I would say like 26. My mindset changed, but I switched to like I wanted to go a different moniker. I wanted to go by my real name because I felt like I was it was different.
No,
so
for sure.
I did 2 years at that. 2 years. Pretty much with my personal shit, trying to create, and it just didn't feel the same. And then it phased off. So probably like 28. But
What was your rap name?
It's from like 16 to 28.
What was your first rap name with Flip?
16 to 29. Young Stet was my first moniker.
With Flip?
Yeah, just my first rap moniker. I was in a
Did
group.
Did you change it when you switch your?
Yeah, like at 26, we were going by Stetsen. I just felt like I was just me. Why is that funny? Fuck, nigga. I told you, when life changes, bro, you change, and I'm okay. I accept.
Who are you now? Who are you now?
Huh?
Who are you now? What's your moniker now?
I don't have a rap moniker.
Who are you now?
I'm myself, Stetsen, whatever everybody chooses to call me. If you call me Stet, you call me Stet. If you call me Stetsen, you call me Stetsen. That's who I was ashamed of my name for so long. That's why I did Young Stet. What the fuck? I used to hate my name, but I love it. I love it as I got older. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you choose to call me.
So what you rate that verse though? For real, what you rate that verse like?
Oh, in the time frame I had. In the time frame I had,
The time for you had a lot of time. What you
Yeah, I
talking about?
did. Man, I wrote it in like an hour and a half, recorded it in like 2.
Man, that's a whole lot of time.
Man, I'm not a rapper no more.
It don't matter.
Man, you gotta dust the rust. Man, fuck out of here. You gotta dust the rust off. You gotta dust the rust off.
Yeah, damn, you got so you went over
I
there.
haven't wrote a verse. Nigga, I wrote a verse.
So Drebo dust the rust off?
Drebo does it every day. Nigga, he does. That's what he does. That's his career path. That's his passion. Nigga, I ain't did that shit and nigga for real since 2017, nigga. Besides the little cypher shit.
I lost my mind, homie.
But look, tell me somebody who can't do that and then do it all. You niggas act like the shit was weak. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I got my LL Cool stat on.
No, for sure. No, listen. If you go
and
bars,
I did, like I said,
if you going like you write the bars down, yeah, you got that for sure. You got that. You got some bars in there. It's clearly it makes sense. All right, it makes sense. We get it.
Okay. This is Keem's critique. I'm glad we're here.
We get it for sure. You make sense. You know what I mean? No,
yeah, you got to write on concept.
Running the lab, but when you come back, I'm gonna be standing.
See how that nigga know the lyrics though?
Yeah, running the lab. When you come back, I'm gonna be right here.
So,
I get it.
Keep
so
going.
Listen.
So keep going.
You made sense, but oh yeah, you got a video. You can play it.
Yeah, I can play it.
Oh yeah, love. All right, for sure. Come on, yeah, please, let's play it. Thank y'all.
It's gonna play in the head. I gotta plug you in some headphones. If you can play, it can play out loud on this one. You might be able to hear it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Just need a little bit, man. Because
no, so go finish what you were saying. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm fucking with my calling you. That joint was fire at the spur of a moment.
No,
nigga.
no, bro, it was.
Nigga, tell me.
It was fire. It was fire.
Tell me why.
It was about to be fire.
Tell me why.
It should have been fire.
Yeah, all right, nigga, that's a bad narrative.
You reading
bad.
It was intended to be fire.
You bad.
It
narrative.
was.
Nigga, you crazy, nigga. Can you rap better?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Hey, bro,
Shut
I posted that for a reason
Shut the fuck
too.
up. That's funny.
That's why I'm glad you brought that up.
Bro, Drebo chose to keep the intro.
Bro, listen.
Because we was bullshitting. You think that was the real intro?
Huh?
You think that was the real? That was like the real permanent intro to that verse? That song is not done. But do you think that was the real thing? That the Jamaican rum thing?
I'm gonna give you an
bro,
exclusive.
I'm
going to give you an exclusive.
Hold on, listen. If people watch,
I'm gonna
listen.
tell you a record
No, if
from
people,
me and Mac that we made one take a piece. Literally one take a piece is better than you and Drebo shit.
You out your mind.
On me is better than you. Hey, put your chat up. You gonna put the thing up?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me find it.
All right. Hey, I promise you, Mac gonna bring us home too. Hey, Mac, I'm dropping the song.
Listen,
we did this shit. I forgot about it. We did this shit like 3 years ago.
Listen, what I'm trying to tell you is. Listen, I'm trying to tell you
ready for
is.
7 minutes.
Show me the nigga that.
Are you ready for Hot Girl Summer?
That ain't did it that long. You out your mind.
Man, I just told you, me and Mac walked it, man.
You trash.
Mac got you wiped down. Keem got y'all wiped down.
Oh, yeah, that's terrible.
Wiped down. Shout out Drebo,
yeah, that's terrible. You rhyming the same words over and over.
Nah, I like that Drebo doing this, though. That's really up my alley. But I heard Drebo say he didn't want no competition. I've been kicking competition. I've been trying to get somebody like, let's do. I'm about to get into the same shit Drebo doing.
With what?
So, I'm going to have niggas like you pull up and shit.
Hey, I'm gonna bless you with more art than you can imagine, nigga.
Fuck with this, though. What you doing?
You know what's crazy? This ain't even my. This ain't even my home studio or my home mix.
It don't even matter though. That's the part about you though. Listen, this was tight for you. This is good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you say you got the anxiety and everything, just know that's what I'm saying. You are getting through it. So keep going, bro. Because
this is just fun, bro.
Exactly, it's good.
I'm not trying to be a rapper ever again. This is never my aspirations in life. I don't know if people think that I'm supposed to be like, oh, this nigga, he's a rapper.
No, don't try to water it down. All you gotta do, I'm just talking to you.
I'm never gonna be a rapper again in my life. I've already decided this. This is me having fun. He said I'm trying to see if I can get Stet out of
retirement. Why you leave us with this one, homie? This ain't Kobe or Jordan.
It ain't gotta be. I just did the cipher and bodied everybody. I just did the cipher. Stop it. Stop it. It's not about a walk off. This is fun. This is fun.
No, I'm just letting you know.
This is fun.
You gotta come back again.
No, I don't have to do anything.
Maybe you drop the mic here.
No, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything.
Bro, this is not the one.
I don't have to. I'm not looking to. I've already done enough.
As far as just like having a spirit.
I don't need, bro. Listen, I don't have to prove myself in this space. If I really locked in on it, nigga, Keem. If I really locked in on this, it would be really scary for niggas. Trust and believe. It's like riding a bike, nigga. It's all about getting back in, nigga.
I'm standing on Mac.
It's all about getting back in.
Get this verse one take, man. So whatever many seconds it is, that's the take it is. So I'm gonna sing you the song.
Hold on, let me see.
And I'm telling you, and I want you chat to vote. I'm dead serious. I can't make this up, man. On my kid.
Get everything the way it needs to be. You feel me? We're gonna get it all high.
Hold on real quick. Chat. Hold on.
Why you don't be going to people's clips? You don't fuck with Don't Panic in them?
I don't know where it is. I don't know if it's on there. I don't. Oh,
It's on Don't Panic,
it's
huh?
on his
Yeah, I
page.
seen it on Don't Panic.
All right, hold on. The actual the end one,
Yeah, like
or
the
me
song.
recording
No, the song.
the actual end part.
Well, y'all just record. Y'all performing the song, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I just was finna go to the end right here on Drebo shit. Shout out to Drebo for having me.
Oh, go there, yeah. Stay on Drebo shit. Yeah.
Here you go, right here. I think.
You ain't even subscribed to my boy channel and everything.
I'm not, it's a different account.
That's a different one.
Yeah, this is the Context Matters
Pick the
email.
time one.
Mind your business, nigga.
I changed my mind, I've been calling you. I do the things that they ought to do. I hit your phone just to let you know. I thought about it, I can't let you go. I changed my mind, I've been calling you, calling you, calling you. I changed my mind, I've been calling you, calling you,
Y'all hear it?
calling you. I hit your phone when you call it back. Don't want a little, I need all of that. There's so many feelings I've been feeling, I don't know how to explain. I made my decision, but I'm wishing I could change. I know they in line, been waiting for me to leave. I know that you know can't do it better than me. Baby, it's the truth, ain't nothing that I can sell you. You know I can show you way better than I can tell you. This ain't cap, I want that old thing back. Thirsty for
I
you,
would've said
baby,
it on the
know
mic,
that I can relax. I know I was tripping, don't know what got into me. The grass ain't green to these things, now I can see. I changed my mind, I've been calling you. I do the things that they ought to do. I hit your phone just to let you know. I thought about it, I can't let you go. I changed my mind, I've been calling you, calling you, calling you. I changed my mind, I've been calling you, calling you, calling you. Old thing back, I want that old thing back, need that old thing back. Old thing back, I want that old thing back, need that old thing back.
I'm getting warm, baby. Yeah. That's all it took was a little bit of that Jamaican rum. Look, I want that old thing back. Ever since you left, got my life off track. Running through my mind, talking lap after lap. But I know you first place, so I'm doubling back. Cause I'm fiending. Need you like the air that I'm breathing. Your body like the coast, girl, you scenic. Angel but a demon. Checking out your gram, yeah, I peeped it. I seen you moving on, but a nigga won't believe it. I'm scheming, trying to find a way to your heart. And since I dropped it last time, gotta play this one smart. Got me thinking with my head and not the one in my pants. And now I picture big things like a rock on your hand, huh?
I changed my mind, I've been calling you. I do the things that they ought to
do
do.
your style. Let's do your. What's my style? Actually,
Hey, that was quick, man. Listen,
hold on,
bro.
hold on,
It's
let's
fine.
do-
Shout out
hold
to
on.
the chat.
Let's break it
No,
down.
no,
Let's break down
fuck
those
that.
bars. Let's break down those bars.
Okay, nigga.
So you already peeped the gram.
All I try to do is stay on. All I try to do is stay on topic.
You already
I
peeped
hate
the
niggas
gram.
that rap and don't rap on topic.
And-
I hate niggas that rap. The hook is one thing, and you rap about balling and chains and cars. You're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get me to rap like these new niggas in auto tune and rap off beat and only rap 4 words. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you're not. You're gonna get me to fill every pocket and ride the beat like you're supposed to. I came from an era of the golden era of rap where people really appreciated lyricism and delivery. The late 90s to the 2010-ish, 2013 era of rap was way different than when it started in 2015 when streaming era started. Music that came out on CDs and shit like that was not the same watered down bubblegum here today going to tomorrow music. So I came from a different era. I learned to rap by listening to the greats. The people that they all compare me about and the jokes,
I'm gonna let you know.
those are the greats. Those are people who are pioneers.
Oh,
so
man.
why not? Who's not going to take that as a positive? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I came up in an era. That's amazing for me.
It is amazing. It's a blessing.
You know what I'm saying? It's a
More than
blessing.
anything is a blessing.
You feel me?
So listen.
I'm not
My
all that
style- my
auto-tune,
style of,
mumble jumble offbeat bullshit.
Man, we ain't got
niggas.
number time, right? We
Go ahead.
speaking it right.
Man, whichever you got to
So
say.
can we just rewind your verse? Because we want to break down the lyrics, right? Because you came from that era of Real lyrics, raw lyrics, the ones.
No. I came in. No. Listen, that's what I came from. But I didn't come from not lyricism and bars and all that. I'm talking about being. I
just want to talk about some of the bars. I just want to break some of them.
That's fine. We can do that. Being direct with and being intentional with your message on the song. I just hate people that rap. For me, I told him, if y'all watch this episode, I told him that I don't. If I'm gonna rap, I have to be on topic. I told him, what's the topic of this song? Because I'm not just gonna rap. It has to give me a topic. He said, all right, the topic is you want to do this. You want to get the old. He already had the hook before I got there. So he told me what the concept was.
You ever see Al Bundy?
So I got in this motherfucker and
go low.
So I got in this motherfucker. So look, I got in this bitch. And fucking stayed on topic. That was my goal. I wasn't in this bitch trying to be Jada Kiss.
You know what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't even leave me.
Cause I'm
leave me.
Need
You have to leave me. Don't leave me.
I don't rhyme with the same words.
Breathing your body.
Like these niggas.
I'm letting you know what it was.
Nah, shut up.
That's what I'm saying. This is a tempo.
Nah.
But
but the tempo is different. But also too, I want just all bullshit aside. When the song is mixed and I'm mixed into the beat, the vocals was super loud. It's on top of the beat. You can't even find the rhythm in idiom.
He was mixed in?
It wasn't. That's not all mixed. The whole song is not mixed.
Exactly.
Even his verse is super loud. It's on top of the beat.
No, listen, bro, listen. That's all I try to tell you. If you bars, the fact that you put those bars together, and that, all right, for sure, I'll give you that.
It's just why
are you taking it? If you was in the studio, would you be giving this much issue? Like if somebody say, "Hey man, that ain't it," would you be in there like, "Hey man, what the fuck you mean this ain't it, man? You ain't giving."
No, we gonna have the discussion.
Ain't no discussion with that verse.
What ain't no discussion for a nigga that ain't rapped in 7 years?
We need to rewind it and talk about it. Let's rewind it. And you let me know when I asked you about, because you said you come from that era. So come on.
I just come from an era being intentional with your lyrics.
Exactly. So, but
not being. I'm not trying to be. I was never trying to be a battle rap MC ever. I never was trying to be. I was never trying to be Jay-Z. I was never trying to be none of that. I was just trying to be intentional with my message. That's staying on beat, staying on topic. It was the art of rap for me. Hold on, let me see.
I do the things that they ought to do. I hit your phone just to let you know. I thought about it, I can't let you go. I changed my mind, I've been calling you. Calling you, calling you.
This feel good, man.
I changed my mind, I've been calling you, calling you, calling you. Old thing back, I want that old thing back, need that old thing back. Old thing back.
Yeah, Dream
I want that old thing back, need that old thing back.
I'm getting warm, baby. Yeah. That's all it took was a little bit of that Jamaican rum.
I was drunk.
I want that old thing back. Ever since you left, got my life off track. Running through my mind, talking lap after lap. But I know you first place, so I'm doubling back. Cause I'm fiend.
I got the lyrics. I know the lyrics.
No. I was gonna stop. Let's do it right here. Come on, let's do a live reaction.
Let's do it.
Okay, we'll make sure. All right.
Nigga, this is great. I'm not a rapper, so the fact that you dissecting me rapping is amazing content.
We know.
I thought you said you wanted to.
So you said,
I want that old thing back. Ever since you left, got my life off track. Running
through my mind, talking lap at the.
Okay. You want that old thing back, right?
Yeah. Ever since you left, got my life off track. Running through my mind, talking lap after lap. But I know you first place, so I'm doubling back. Everything in there.
I said earlier.
Everything in there
when
ties.
Running the lap.
No, you finna try to spit it. Talk about the lyrics.
Now you stand behind.
No, talk about.
lap.
Talk about the lyrics. Talk about the lyrics. Talk about the stuff. See what Keem try to do? You see how he duck and dodge?
Nah, come on, let's go.
No. You see how? Listen. No, you ain't finna. No, I ain't finna be coming.
What are you doing?
You see how this nigga do?
What are you doing?
If you watch the stream, y'all know I had probably 5 or 6 takes. I said different intros on all of them. He decided to keep the Jamaican rum when he's Jamaican, and he made me drink Jamaican rum for the first time. So I'm bullshit. Shut the fuck up.
That Jamaican rum.
Shut the fuck up and let me get it. Shut the fuck up and let me get it off. So I'm talking shit.
Jamaican rum and eat an oxtail.
Watch the video, fuck ass nigga. You'll see. He gave me some Jamaican rum, nigga, and we sat there, and I was turned up as I was about to rap. I said Jamaican rum. Fuck out of here, nigga. Go watch that back.
Nigga grab
Hey,
The nigga
it's
throw
that
something
golden
like
that you.
that.
It's
That
that
was an
golden.
oxtail.
It's that golden
Yeah.
that you put it on your story, nigga. Shut up.
Since you left, got my life off track.
You don't even catch it. You know what I'm saying? It's all a running reference. The first bars was all running references. I don't care what nobody says. Nah, shut your ass
let
up.
me finish.
No,
Shut
shut
up.
up. You keep getting on top.
My
This is
life
my
off
reaction
track.
too. This is my first time.
This
This is my first
That's
time.
when that arrogant shit come in there. Chill out, bro. I asked, bro.
No, you didn't even react. That's why you crying.
Bro, come on, come on, let's go, man.
Talking lap after lap, but I know you first place, so I'm doubling back. Cause I'm fiending. Need you like the air that I'm breathing. Your body like the coast, girl, you scenic. Angel but a demon. Checking out your gram, yeah, I peeped it. I seen you moving on, but a nigga won't believe it. I'm
Stop it. I seen you moving on, but a nigga ain't believe it. So you said your lyrics do come from a real place. It don't got to be yesterday or nothing like that, right?
No,
that's just art, because what I'm trying to tell you is,
yeah,
this is the reason why they ushered in some more rapping. The rappers a little more head on, man. Come on,
this is storytelling. This is storytelling. This is the art of storytelling.
No.
You get a topic and you fit a sequence around it. You get a topic, you fit a sequence around it. That's what you're supposed to do in rap. So like if he would have told me this topic initially when he played the beat, he said it was I got the vibe of like early mid 90s West Coast shit. So he already
but you got the vibe right there?
With that beat initially, with the sample in it. If it gave me like a West Coast sample, I said it on stream. But he told me he already had a concept. So when he told me a concept, I told him before he told me the concept, run the tape. Before he even told me the concept, I told him, if I'm gonna be able to do this and write a verse tonight, I have to know what the topic's about. I just can't write about anything. It has to be topic based. I said this in the stream.
So you went in the mall, would you go in there and buy the whole mannequin, or do you piece your outfits together? Or do you go in there and see the mannequin, what they have on, and say, I want that?
I go in there, man. I piece it together. You stupid ass nigga.
I want to run. I ain't got time to do it. That motherfucker look cool to me right there. Yeah, I like the way y'all put that together.
This is a perfect. But you know the funny thing about it is I would never allow that to occur. So to your point, this is creative expression. Trust and believe. This was directed by Drebo. This was directed by Drebo.
So that part right there,
this
right?
This is a Drebo production.
So
from top to bottom.
You, though, so
he produced. No, he produced it.
You see her moving on, and you don't.
No,
I've never. You don't rock like that.
No,
though, right?
I've never felt that way. You know what I'm saying? I've never felt that way because I've always moved on my own accord.
That's what I think the newer artists. That's what I think the difference is. They're saying like. We're a little more honest. We're a little more realer. Like
but there's no talent involved with it.
I'm going down, baby.
Yeah, and Nelly's an innovator.
That's one of my favorites. That's what I'm saying.
Nelly's one of my favorites.
He's really doing that.
Yeah. LL Cool J too.
He's really doing that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm asking you. When you see,
there's the art. There's the art.
A person that was
if you listen to, there's even songs called the art of storytelling. That's the whole point of it. Even you got to watch the stream.
I read that. That's KRS One book.
We had that whole conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's the art of storytelling. I don't care if you listen to Rakim, if you listen to Slick Rick. It may not have been the best lyricism, but it was the art of storytelling. It's the creative genius that it takes to be able to manifest a story in your own mind and make some shit up out of thin air. That's the artistry. When you can get a concept given to you by another creative person and you can formulate a verse around that concept, that's an art.
I'm asking you, what did you mean by that when you say?
I'm saying it's an art to be able to
I'm
storytell.
asking you now.
To be able to pen a story like that.
Okay, you penned the story. I believe the story. I'm intrigued by the story. I want to know what you mean by that when you say.
Trying to find a way to your heart, and since I dropped it last time, gotta play this one smart. Got me thinking with my head and not the one in my pants, and now I picture big things like a rock on your hand. Huh?
Stop! Can you stop it's my reaction.
I put the rock on your hand.
No,
huh?
you
know what I'm saying? That's what we did.
With the one on my hand, not the one in my pants. Like, you think I want to be driving around? Like, you think I want to be driving around?
I don't care. That's the thing. That's what the creative expression is about. I didn't make this song. I didn't make this song for a consumer.
Was you doing that for the adults?
For the stream, and to release it.
Like
for the people who liked it.
You still dropped the lyrics though. Who you do that
for when the stream?
Who you trying to relate to right there?
Anybody who's ever felt
one in my pants.
Anybody who's ever felt that way, a cheating ass nigga. All right, now I'm thinking differently. Now I'm thinking with my head, not the one.
What demographic was you going for?
Anybody who wanted to consume it. It was called the art of storytelling. You could be 15, you could be 40. There's a lot of men who cheat. and want that old thing back. Shout out to Dreamo. You feel me? Now let's run that shit back so he can hear what I was talking about.
No, you gotta keep on interrupting
checking
my
out your
reaction.
gram,
It's
yeah, I
crazy.
peeped it. I see you moving on.
Listen.
Nigga won't believe it, I'm scheming. Trying to find a way to your heart. And since I dropped it last time, gotta play this one smart. Got me thinking with my head and not the one in my pants. And now I picture big things like a rock on your hand, huh?
I changed my mind, I've been calling
I
you.
picture big
I
things
do
like
the
a rock
things
in
that
your
they
hand.
ought to do. I hit your phone just to let you know. I thought about it, I can't let you go.
Yeah, shout out to Dreamo, man. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? That was just spur of the moment. I went over there to deliver him a sign, talk some shit. If you listen to the first hour and a half that I was there, all we did was converse
That's your
about...
first time back on stream since you did that song?
Yeah.
How did chat feel about it? Chat.
Oh yeah, they was
live.
fucking with it.
They was fucking with it.
Well, live?
We want to test out you. No, I want to
Man,
say.
I don't give a. You gonna have all the trolls.
I'm gonna send you the song.
All you gonna have is the trolls to say, "Oh, it sound
don't
old."
say no trolls.
But don't
Don't be
compare
dick,
me to Will Smith,
don't do
Tigers,
that, bro.
Bow Wows,
Don't do
LL
that,
Cool
bro.
J's.
Don't
These
do
are
that.
the greatest, some of the greatest pioneers. So I take that as a compliment.
Don't do that to us.
But as far as the whole ability to, I don't
sending-
give a
hey,
fuck what
y'all,
nobody say. I'm not a rapper.
I'm sending.
our shit is amazing.
I'm sending Stet an exclusive right now, y'all. Listen, for real. Get on the edges of your seat
your
right
phone
now,
just to
man.
let
Listen,
you
man.
know.
I ain't
What
gonna
you
lie
gonna send
to
it
you.
to?
What you want me to send it to?
How do I can
I'll
play
send it to you a
it?
text message.
But I don't have my phone connected to the audio.
So airdrop it.
I have to play it to the Yeah, you can send it to
How
me.
you play it there?
It's playing it from the. I ain't playing nothing from my phone. I'm playing it
From the YouTube.
computer.
Oh,
But I can open my email.
Yeah.
Can you email it to me?
Yeah. What's the name? Listen, y'all. I'm about to send Stet this.
Stet has a solid rap flow. See,
you're
you
trying
talking
to
all this
attach or
shit.
invalid. What the hell?
Now you talking all this shit.
They want me to download this bitch again. Oh, here we go. There we go. Why you gotta go to email?
What? I'm just reading this narrative.
you
Y'all
mean?
are crazy as fuck.
Hey man, but listen though.
No,
Nah,
Keem,
this is
Keem is trying to spin a narrative, but I just told
Nah,
him,
listen,
you
this
got the
verse,
truth.
I
You know what I'm saying?
promise
But you're
you.
Mr. Truth in the details, right? Hold on, you Mr. Truth in the details, right?
What you about to do? Don't play with my phone.
No, nigga, what you talking about?
So listen, I'm gonna tell
send
y'all
me an
something right
email?
now. This verse right here.
No, you hold on. You truth in the details,
Why
right?
you not? You keep interrupting me,
Bro,
all
you
night.
keep not
Like,
answering my
you a bad
questions,
host,
bro. You keep not answering my questions. You keep not answering my questions, Keem.
You try to make people like you, kind of like.
Oh my goodness.
You know the vibes you give me, bro.
So what you trying to? Did you send
You
it?
ever watch Players Club?
Did you hit send?
I spent a lot of money on you. The nigga else running up
Did
the
you hit
hall.
send?
Did I hit send? I thought I gave it to you, man. Oh no.
I don't know what. It's funny because you know what's probably funnier. There's probably more people here. There's people that probably listening to it that haven't heard it. That's why you even more bullshit.
Now listen.
Shout out to Dreamo, man.
Listen, y'all.
Hey, but you know what? But like I told you, you missed the truth in the details. I missed the context matters. Watch that stream and you'll see what happened. That's all I got to say.
No, I want you to put a poll up after this right here. After I want to between you can go back and play Dreamo. You song.
You sent
your
it?
song.
You sent
I sent it to you, but go to play y'all song first and then
play
yours.
y'all song.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
And then let me know, man. I'm pulling the house phone and Blasey and Pot Lord
What's that?
on AD when they went over there and watched AD on his stream. You didn't see that when they played their music.
Whose music?
House phone watched AD.
They went like a versus type
Yeah,
shit.
they did 3 songs apiece, and then
Damn.
Blasey did some songs.
But music
I
is
didn't see
music
Blasie's
is
and all that.
subjective, right?
Hey, man, don't.
Music is subjective, right? Because I can probably listen and I don't know.
I'm telling you,
Is music
this was
subjective?
Made literally in 3 to 4 minutes.
Listen. What I'm asking you.
Literally
Before
one take,
before we play your song, music is subjective, right? So depending on the consumer and the
These
type
are
of
consumers.
Type of music that you consume. Yeah, I mean that's
That's what I said. Yeah, that's what I
tell me
said.
They,
That's why
they
we
people fuck with it. They are.
I'm so confident in our song that we're gonna beat y'all. You and Dreamo. That's what I'm saying.
You know, like I was
No,
saying.
don't play ours. Play yours first.
We just played it.
No, play it. No, we gotta give it. We're doing the thing now. We're in the round.
All right.
We gotta give them the ears.
Well, I thought we just played. All right, bet we'll play it.
Nah, you gotta give them the ears, right? Yeah, I mean, ask the chat. That's on you. That's on you, bro.
No, but I just thought we wanted to play yours, right?
No, you gotta. Cause I wanted to play it back to back.
Like literally back to back.
Yeah, so they can really get it. They right there in the moment.
Okay. All right, bet. All right, bet. I guess
Hey, chat.
this nigga full of shit. So can we play yours first?
Why you want to do that?
Because why you want to play ours first again?
That's what I'm saying.
Because that's how you trying to get some weird advantage with this weak ass song you sent me.
And you that pressed up about us. That's crazy.
No, because I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to
me
do.
And Mac. I swear to God, it's just me, Mac. It's just me and Mac.
Okay.
For us, like rapping.
So we can't play you first?
If you want to, but I don't understand why you doing that. I didn't get it.
I want to hear this anyway.
Your phone just waiting for me to leave it.
You gonna
Yeah.
We'll see y'all. I say Mac got the best verse out of everybody.
Is this the ending one? Oh wait, hold on, it's this one.
These things now I can see.
It's this one.
Waiting for me to leave. I know that you.
Hold on real quick. I'm about to find the spot. I muted it, so I can't hear that shit.
My nigga Dreamo do low key look like Whoopi Goldberg right there when he did that. He did it like Whoopi right there. That's my like on The View. When he right there. When he did that right there. When he did that right there. That's my nigga though.
That's funny. Get him, Dreamo. They said you look like Whoopi Goldberg. That's crazy.
Oh, the one that just came right there. I'm like, damn, my nigga Dreamo.
That's crazy. All right, here we go.
I changed my mind, I've been calling you. I do the things that they ought to do. I hit your phone just to let you know. I thought about it, I can't let you go. I changed my mind, I've been calling you, calling you, calling you. I changed my mind, I've been calling you, calling you, calling you. I hit your phone when you call it back. Don't want a little, I need all of that. There's so many feelings I've been feeling, I don't know how to explain. I made my decision, but I'm wishing I could change. I know they in line, been waiting for me to leave. I know that you know can't do it better than me. Baby, it's the truth, ain't nothing that I can sell you. You know I can show you way better than I can tell you. This ain't cap, I want that old thing back. Thirsty for you, baby, no way that I can relax. I know I was tripping, don't know what got into me. The grass ain't green to these things, now I can see. I changed my mind, I've been calling you. I do the things that they ought to do. I hit your phone just to let you know. I thought about it, I can't let you go. I changed my mind, I've been calling you, calling you, calling you. I changed my mind, I've been calling you, calling you, calling you. Old thing back, I want that old thing back, need that old thing back. Old thing back, I want that old thing back, need that old thing back.
Shout out to Dreamo.
I'm getting warm, baby. Yeah. That's all it took was a little bit of that Jamaican rum. Look, I want that old thing back. Ever since you left, got my life off track. Running through my mind, talking lap after lap. But I know you first place, so I'm doubling back. Cause I'm fiending, need you like the air that I'm breathing. Your body like the coast, girl, you scenic. Angel but a demon. Checking out your gram, yeah, I peeped it. I seen you moving on, but a nigga won't believe it. I'm scheming, trying to find a way to your heart. And since I dropped it last time, gotta play this one smart. Got me thinking with my head and not the one in my pants. And now I picture big things like a rock on your hand, huh?
I changed my mind, I've been calling you.
You heard?
I do the things that they ought to do. I hit your phone just to let you know. I thought about it, I can't let you go. I changed my mind, I've been calling you, calling you, calling you. I changed my mind, I've been calling you, calling you, calling you.
Yeah, I already knew. I want to set myself.
Yeah, nigga. Fuck what that nigga was talking about. Like, we ain't create a hit on live. He started it about an hour before I got there. It took us about an hour to finish, him to finish his
At Granger,
part.
we're for the
like
ones who
2
pay
hours.
attention to every little detail. The one
It took me like 2 hours to write and do mine that I ain't done, and we gonna go and we gonna
promoted the song.
And we gonna ran it up, and it ain't even dropped yet. So when it dropped, they gonna bang it. Fires, waves, you know what I'm saying? That old thing back with the cat with the super chat.
Don't get to just point out.
You feel me? I'm
yeah.
it's for sure a little slapper. Got that old thing
don't be
back.
Don't be trying to mislead the
No,
audience.
you wanted it. That take me back to 106 in part, and that's not a problem. I fuck with it.
Max song, y'all. This is
No, don't try to change it now that we getting positive. That's a slap.
Hey.
Drop that drop. Hold on, I'm reading right in order. Shout out to Dreamo though.
Yeah, shout out Dreamo though.
Dreamo lined you up. He's a professional artist. He does that all the time.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
No,
That's
shut
a
up.
good
I'm
one.
reading it all. I'm giving you the context you
Stand on
want.
the scripture
I'm gonna put it on
voice is
recent.
perfect for what I'm saying. It's like
You so
reading-
full of shit.
It's like when that motherfucking nigga who trying to promote the movie.
Nigga, I'm reading. You
And
told me to see.
now-
You just told me to see
Well,
what the
don't
damn
go
chat
away
say.
yet.
You so cap. Now he don't like what the chat say.
Stand up.
Now he don't like Drebo and Stet calling you old thing back. That's a bang. They was fucking with it when I did it. Island vibe. These ain't nothing bad. Drebo carried. Okay, you a hater every time, but it's all good. He did carry. No, E-Money be hating every time. But shut up. Drebo did carry. He's a professional artist. Stet came through though. Fire emojis.
E-Money be hating. Drebo cannot carry. Did Drebo carry or not?
Of course, he's a professional artist. He does that every single day.
Oh, you did it for 15 years. You're professional.
Bro, I haven't done it in 7.
It don't matter. You're professional.
I did my fucking cipher. What you want to say? What you want to say about my cipher? Shut up, then.
Don't talk
you
like
ain't
that,
say
champ.
nothing about my cipher. Shut up. Everybody, damn, that nigga killed that shit.
I reacted to that. See, I don't like people that do that.
No. What you say? Somebody some bullshit. You probably fed into a narrative too. Then, like I ain't body that shit. I'll play that for your ass too. Shut up.
You don't remember that?
Stet solid.
You called me about that.
Look.
My reaction. You crazy, dog.
Look, bro. Stet. I didn't carry this song. No, I didn't. I know I didn't.
I didn't say that. I already gave you your credit with your.
Nah, you trying to downplay my shit, nigga?
I didn't downplay.
You a hater, bro.
I've been honest.
Nah, you a hater, bro. And even Keem, even Tiny said he'll bump that shit over the shit he had with 6. I did see that clip.
Now play our shit now.
I'm gonna play this shit.
Hey man, world premiere, man.
Is this a world premiere?
Yeah, it's world premiere.
Shit.
It's world premiere, man. Me and Mac man. Produced by Devin Malik.
Context matters.
Mac Wop, verse of the year. Trees and the cameras right now that's making
world premiere on the Stet Show. Hold on.
It's like,
hold on.
You can start over.
Hold on. Let's bring that shit back. You looking? I ain't got no flex bombs. We got this one though.
Context.
We got a world premiere. We know it's gonna get clipped everywhere. That it needs to be clipped. Keem featuring Mac Wop. Keem and Mac Wop. I don't even know why I'm hyping this bullshit.
Keem and Mac Wop one take.
It's some bullshit.
Keem and Mac Wop one take.
Fuck this shit. Play this shit.
Keem and Mac Wop one take.
Fuck about this shit.
Trees and the cameras.
I thought I cared. Fuck that shit.
This shit feels so serene. It's like I'm on a dream team or something, you know? God damn, step out, the sun's shining. Bitch, think about the diamonds. Okay, hold on. Slide back and think about mining. Don't stop it, bro. You hate it.
I didn't stop it.
What's going on?
I don't know.
See?
Stop
That's hate. That's hate.
I didn't do it. I ain't pressing it. It's still
where
playing.
your service at? No, it's not, bro.
Let me download it.
Come on, man. Yeah, download it, man.
Nigga, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Download it, because we here, man.
It was still on play.
We here.
I was riding to that. Never mind.
It's coming, y'all. Don't worry.
Niggas think they can hide behind an up-tempo beat. Stop it, bro. It's not gonna work.
What you mean? You think you can hide behind Drebo, nigga?
No, I gotta hide behind Drebo.
You Troy Aikman try to hide behind Emmitt Smith?
This is where context
Keem. Emmitt Smith?
Keem, this is
where you think you can hide behind Emmitt?
Get it off. This is where context matters, gang. Don't ever, please don't get me back in the mindset where I gotta prove myself, because I'm just one of them type of niggas. I'm just one of them type of niggas. I don't give a fuck about no.
I'll wash you.
That's nigga, you out your motherfucking rabbit ass mind, Keem.
I'll wash
you.
We'll
put together.
Mac wash you right here. His verse better than your verse.
You go to listen, Keem. You talking about a live that I was pressured into making an hour and a half, nigga, but it's not.
He did this the one take.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
Listen. My only thing I said, only reason I even gave you the song is to tell you that in one take, literally the longest Mac verse was, that's when he did this shit.
It's called In the Moment?
Yeah. Mac, this is a one take. That's all I said, bro. That's what I'm saying. His verse is better than yours.
Bro, that's
one
not...
take.
Bro.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I guarantee, first of all,
I'm only playing my verse because I was...
Oh, wait, Mac verse ain't on here?
Yeah.
Oh. But don't try to stand behind Mac Wop. Talk about you and your weak ass verse, nigga. Let's see. We gonna
a verse.
And I don't, bro. Listen, Keem. They already put me to the challenge, and I had to go up. I'm about to press play because you ain't finna just preface this bullshit before I clarify on context matters.
Context matters.
Ain't spinning narratives, nigga. I had an hour and a half on live stream and ain't rapped in 7 years. I don't give a fuck about.
You did it for 15. Don't matter. You know, like I was saying, trees and the cameras
shut up.
right
Let it play.
now, just making this shit feel so serene. It's like I'm on the dream team or something, you know? You're on the dream team.
Shut up. We're not hyping it up. Shut up.
Bitch, think about the diamonds. Okay, hold on. Slide back and think about mining. Hold on. You know, slide back to the...
Quick, hold on. What we not about to do? We're not about to explain our bars because they don't make sense in the.
Why you getting mad?
Bro, no, listen. We're not. No, I'm about to mute. I'm about to mute King. I'm about to mute King.
Are you really?
You ain't about to hype, man. You a hater, bro.
You about to dictator.
You a hater, bro. Because I'm tired of niggas spinning narratives.
You told me I can't have no more Deuce.
So wait. Hold on. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I thought I'd text you back.
He's out of pocket. This one.
I forgot.
Politicking.
Baby, can we get a little bit more Deuce?
Stop in my verse, bro, because it's a feeling with me.
No, because you hyping it up, Keem. You can't be a hype man.
It's a feeling.
I was watching the cups getting low and
I've been talking shit to this nigga.
No, listen. It's a feeling, y'all. I'm not worried about nothing. I gave this to y'all, man. This is us, man. I love us,
King,
man.
You ain't finna get off.
I've been saying this since earlier today.
No, you're not about to hype man your
Mac
song.
got verse of the year, and this is just what it is. Mac, I tell Mac about this all the time. I just found this song again.
Don't quit. Get off Mac, bro. Mac is get off his dick.
3 years ago.
Quit talking about Mac. We talking about you. Because listen,
bringing niggas penises and shit. See?
It's a metaphorical.
So that's a metaphor, but when Terrell play with you,
we ain't finna do.
He hates me.
No, it ain't no. That's not playing. It's the difference between a metaphor.
I think he does.
Nigga tell you what a metaphor is?
Honey, I think he does,
anyway,
honey.
Listen.
This nigga here.
I'm gonna let it play, but this nigga over here trying to hype the song up to make it sound better than what it is. Yeah, you trying to explain the bar? No, let them weak ass bars get off. You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. Didn't nobody know what you was talking about. Be intentional.
You said, shh. If you go back to your goddamn Nick Cannon bars, start it over though. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me run it back. They said the sound went out. Why is the sound going out? Hold on. We bring it back then. No sound. Here we go. We gonna let them rock.
Making this shit feel so serene. He hating y'all.
Y'all gonna hear it now.
This nigga really muting me over here, y'all.
This nigga crack. Your mic is working.
Bitch, think about the diamonds. Okay, hold on. Slide back and think about mining. Hold on. You know, slide back to those. Back next week, I'll probably drop a new show. Yeah, niggas smoking good dope. Bitch, niggas know it. Yeah, all the laughs in the background come to the front. Bitch, wanna come through, ass coming like a trunk. Thinking like, yeah, what's up? Okay, let me back up, reverse, no Tesla, all 4-wheel drive. Slide through the highway too high. Bitch, show me 2 thighs. Yeah. Let me hear the fucking cheers from the crowd. Come on, we hear you. That nigga crazy. Keem had 2 babies all in the pandemic. Think about that shit, still kept winning. Ain't gotta, but I did that still. Think about the shit that you don't got and will. Nigga, you got a will. Okay. Yeah, this is all one take too. Yeah, chat know what's up. Yeah,
hey, look. Oh, before we get,
hold on, chat know what's up.
Before we get the Mac.
Why? Come on, it's a flow. Trust me. It's a flow. Yeah.
So I guess it's on me now.
Yeah.
Big booty bitches, but they see
now.
This shit's crazy, but I make it look easy. Bitch, believe me, I'm taking off in G3s. Come and see me. 50,000 for a booking, ain't no freebies. Is that Keem, my nigga? Tell him holla.
Yeah.
Top dollar scholar, these bitches, they wanna holler. I'm about $1. I'm steady, I'm about $1.
Yeah.
Mac Wop, let me hold some. Bitch, you see these pockets, I can't hold nothing. I'm just sliding around, ripping around, bitches trying to take me down. Oh my God, my nigga, I'm in a new town.
Yeah.
Big bookings on the stage. Oh my God. Rob, he stay paid. Devin on the beat, he want a feature from the kid. Big ass penthouse, you see how I live. Oh my God, I could buy any whip. Stacking chips.
Here you go, watch this.
I'ma hit a corner on this motherfucking beat. I ain't got no Balenciagas up on my feet. These is black forces.
Yeah, I'm hitting lips.
Slapping bitches. Yeah, they showing tits. That's what I'm trying to tell these niggas, man. It's because I'm stacking it up, spending it up, doing what I gotta do. Yeah, I got the marble ashtray right now. It's just really expensive living. You got me. You got me. That's crazy. Run that back.
Run that back. You know what they saying with us, man. You know what I mean? That's one take Jake.
Bro, that's not a song, though.
It is a song.
That's not a song.
It is a song.
That's not a song.
What's the name of that foul?
That's not a song.
What's the name of that foul? That's a song. That's what I'm saying. You gotta see.
Bro, that's not a song. There's no concept.
Come on, man.
There's no
put the poll
song.
up in the chat. Put the poll up.
There's no song.
Put the poll up.
Oh, I'll put the poll up.
Hey, y'all.
Oh, we got 20 super chats. I need to
put the poll up in the chat, man. I'm telling y'all,
I can't do it.
I can't lie to y'all. It's so much truth in the details in that song.
We're not gonna
you
do it.
heard what I said. Keem had 2 kids all in the pandemic. Whatever, still kept winning, right? I didn't even have my son then. This is 3 years ago.
Keem,
we did this one take.
We're not talking about a freestyle. We're not talking about a freestyle.
Why is the
I didn't freestyle. I gotta wait for my computer to charge. I can't do it. I mean, power on. I can't do it right here. I can't do it in this spot right here. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You think I'm scared of your punk ass? That's a fucking freestyle, nigga. That's not the same.
Hey, man, that's our song.
That's not the same.
On my downfall.
And
quit. Song too.
No, nigga, and quit relying on what talking about MacWop. We talking about your bullshit. That's what we talking about here. MacWop is not here.
Go listen to my verse again, bro.
That shit was
Everything's
boo-boo.
already manifested, man. It's already lit.
Bro, you wasn't even saying nothing.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one.
Hold on, I'm about
2
to
kids
put-
in
I'm
the
about to put-
pandemic.
Keem.
Still kept winning.
Keem, that's a freestyle. When you just say, listen,
I
you
can
didn't.
take some of my lyrics and then say,
you didn't put me in the
this how I
studio.
stand
Hold
on,
on,
this
hold
how I
on, hold
feel,
on,
this
hold
what it
on,
is.
hold on, hold on.
I can take some. Yeah, I seen you on that gram and you got a
You
nigga,
didn't
but
put-
I don't believe it.
You didn't put no intent behind your lyrics. You just said whatever rhymed, and that's why you couldn't
How's
rhyme.
that no intent behind my
There's
lyrics?
no
when they the
intent.
truest
All you
lyrics?
did was rhyme.
That's
All you
the
did was say the
truest
next
lyrics.
closest
What are
rhyming
you
word.
talking about? I said
You
I
didn't
had
put
2
no
kids in
intent.
the
Bro, and then right after that, you said, what you
about?
talking about? Sliding mining right
Man,
after. That has
dog.
nothing to do with your kids.
I'm on
There's
the
no
ground today.
intent.
Current day, I'm on the ground right now talking about stocks right now.
There's no intent.
What are you talking about?
There's no
what
intent.
What are you talking about? I got NFTs.
You didn't make a song.
That's what I was over
So
the
you know what I
top,
want to hear you do?
freestyling.
You know what I want to hear you do? Go in
Why
there
you
with
shitting on my verse
go in
like
there
I'm
with a
shitting on your
hook.
verse?
No, cause you trying to
I'm
put.
not mad at your
You trying to
take.
paint it.
Don't be mad at my
You
take.
trying to paint it.
I didn't paint it. All you supposed to do is put the poll
I'm
up.
about to poll for the troll.
I don't understand why you put the
I'm
poll
about
up.
to poll with the troll. I'm waiting for the computer
You
to
about
come
to
on.
poll with the troll, y'all.
It's coming. I'm about to poll for the troll. I know what they about to do. They gonna base it off of MacWop verse, and then they go.
So you agree that
Bro.
MacWop verse washed you?
No, he freestyled.
Did it wash you?
No. I didn't freestyle. I wrote in a song with intent. You want me to freestyle, say anything that rhymes? Anybody can say anything that rhymes if you got a beat. Come on, man.
I'ma beat a motherfucking corner on this beat.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it don't.
Dog. Back was.
Quit, get off MacWop's nuts, nigga. I already said MacWop was doing what he do. But he freestyled, nigga. This is gold. And shout out to the 1,000 in this bitch. All right, hold on. I can put it up now. This nigga try to put that shit on King.
This nigga crazy. MacWop dog.
Hold on. Here we go, right here. Nigga, quit talking about MacWop, nigga.
Dreamo, man. Dreamo, homie, what's happening, homie? What's going on, man? This nigga, man. Stet, man. All right, man. This is, for sure. This is good, man. This is funny as fuck, homie. That nigga hacking this computer, y'all. Nigga talking to his chat GPT.
Nigga, fuck is you talking about? I ain't scared about no fucking poll for the troll. You talk about your verse for verse, nigga.
Why you even calling the chat a troll now, though? Why you saying that?
No, I know it because I don't get 1,000 viewers every time. So the people, if it was just my people, they was gonna get your ass somebody. Hey, if it was just my 250, 300, they was finna pack your ass up, nigga. It's only the extras in this bitch that's finna do it on purpose because they try to troll me.
Poll for the troll.
Bro, they finna troll the poll. Hey, troll the polls, man.
Smear campaign now. The poll.
Bro, we know what they do. We talk about verse for verse. You freestyle anything that you could think of, nigga. I conceptually wrote a verse in an hour and a half. You didn't go in there and write a verse. Go in there. No, I don't give a fuck what niggas want to hear. I'm not conforming. I told you that. Cheers to that, nigga. I'm not performing, nigga. I told you. Hey, this the troll. This the poll for the troll.
Hey, man.
Bro, y'all bullshit. I'm talking about verse for verse, writing and lyrical ability and delivery.
Tiny said play it again. I see Tiny said, if y'all...
All right, hold on. We gonna run them back.
If y'all want to run them back, let's run them back.
Let's run it back.
Homie.
All right, and no interruptions this time. I'm gonna let them rock. No talking. Let the songs play.
But that's what I'm saying.
Because they gonna want to clip your shit.
My verse too, though. I got some shit in there. But Mac Wild
Man,
verse,
no, get off Mac Wild. We playing just your verse.
Why
and
you
then
saying,
we gonna play
why you say that was not about my verse? I said I started this off with Mac Wild verse.
No. I called you out. I said, you get in there. I said, you can do it. You said, yeah, I can. I got a song right now with Macwa.
You changed.
No. Run it back. Context matters, nigga.
Hey.
Run it back, because I know what I said. I said, you can't do it. I said, you can't do it. And what did you say? Actually, I got a song with Macwa. I'm killing you right now.
I said our song is beating your song. Put it in your chat. That's what I said.
Listen.
Is it beating you?
Listen,
is it beating?
We gonna play it.
Is it beating you?
We gonna play it.
You ain't showing me nothing.
Stop talking.
Like I was saying, like the trees and the cameras right now, that's making.
Are you playing ours first
so
now?
Serene. It's like I'm on the dream team or something, you know. God
and who had the better song
Why
too?
You come on. Can you start over now?
Bitch.
Come on, be respectful now. I'm gonna be quiet on yours.
No, you trying to run it back? All right.
Saying like the trees,
cry baby ass nigga.
Right now, that's making this shit feel so serene. It's like I'm on the dream team or something, you know. God damn, step out, the sun's shining. Bitch, think about the diamonds. Okay, hold on. Slide back and think about mining. Hold on. You know, slide back to though. Mac next week will probably drop a new show. Yeah, niggas smoking good dope. Bitch, niggas know it. Yeah, all the laughs in the background come to the front. Bitch, wanna come through, ass coming like a trunk. Thinking like, yeah, what's up? Okay, let me back up.
Freestyle.
Reverse,
Use freestyle.
No Tesla, all 4-wheel drive. Slide through the highway too high. Bitch, show me 2 thighs. Yeah. Let me hear the fucking cheers from the crowd. That nigga crazy. Damn, yeah. Keem had 2 babies all in the pandemic. Think about that shit, still kept winning. Yeah, ain't gotta, but I did that still. Think about the shit that you don't got and will. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is all one take too. One take.
We can tell.
I'm gonna leave it here right.
We can tell that was one take. We can tell.
And we can tell you walked into the mall and got the mannequin right off the whole fit.
No, all I did was stay conceptual.
I freestyled my fit.
All I did was stay conceptual.
I like the way you put that together.
All I did was stay conceptual.
Right there. Yeah, what the
you
shit?
didn't. I didn't go in there freestyling.
You put the shoes on it too, tilted. Yeah.
I didn't even need no freestyling. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't a freestyle. If we was going in there freestyle, you'd even rap half the time.
Drebo want to work with me, man.
Yeah, pull up on Drebo.
Okay, see
pull up on Drebo.
My verse at least landed me with a Drebo. You know what I mean? Now I'm getting invited as you was asking me earlier how I be trying to feel like bounce into this shit.
You are relying on the bass of that the bounce of that beat, nigga. We got a slow girl song. Hold on, listen, because context.
I hear you.
Listen,
now I want to read
listen, listen. Swagging is not rapping. This is the day and age of consumerism. If that's what consuming, I don't want nobody's opinion on what I got to say. Because if that's what they consuming as good music, I'm lost. I would never fit in.
But think about it.
There's no way that's consumable. I could never listen to anybody who raps like that over again, ever. It's like brain cells dead.
You don't even know how to stop, right? So
I'm just trying to get mine off because you're trying to be slick. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna walk it down.
There's
all the
no
way
way. That's not
you
rapping.
Me here for a reason.
That's
so
not
let me
rapping,
King. Let me do it.
You didn't say anything.
Do you know how to identify hate?
Yes.
Okay, so all I want to say is, right, you think about it though. Let me just talk about it.
Go ahead.
Answer me. You telling me I didn't say anything, but you can listen to my lyrics, right? And they are a direct reflection, like, of life, of what I had going on right then and there.
No, slide back, two-do. Like, what does that have to do with any? You was just freestyling. You was just freestyling.
What did that mean to you?
It didn't have nothing because it made no sense to anything you was rapping about. You just said some words because it rhymed. That's my point. There was no concept thought to that. You was off the top of the head just freestyling. There's no way you can put concept into your freestyle. You're going to say the next word that rhymes, nigga. I come from that generation. Nigga, I came up under the freestyle king. I understand what it takes to freestyle. You say the next word that rhymes. It's never on topic to anything. That's easy to do. We could be sitting here talking about this next thing. You're going to say light rhymes with right, bright. You're going to say the next thing. It's going to sound like it's tight because you was freestyling. And you trying to let a beat carry you. That's cool.
Listen,
but
man,
you can't compare that to a conceptually written song.
There's so much freestyle in that.
There's no comparison.
Let me talk now. It's so much freestyle in that even when I'm saying, like, all the laughs come to the front and let me hear the crowd and everything, that's because these niggas in there, you heard Mac laughing. They in there laughing. So I'm freestyling that much. I'm telling niggas, like, hey, that's what's going on.
But Keem, you missed like 4 bars in there and said and on the beat. That's the type. That's the type of music. Hold on. That's the type of music that niggas like though. I get it. Y'all like that Playboy Cardi where niggas don't rap. They just and just chant and just say shit. I'm about dropping words that make sense.
Whose words though?
Bro, anything that makes sense to the concept.
Okay, like you in somebody's diary.
Same thing I could put.
With that guy and I don't believe it.
It's not about that. It's not about that. It's about the concept. It's about the concept.
Whose concept?
It's about Drebo's concept. Drebo's concept was that.
He didn't say that because he didn't say that in his
lyrics. He did. Drebo would tell you the concept.
He didn't say that in his lyrics.
What you mean?
What he said in his lyrics? He said, "Hey, I seen." What he said in his lyrics? My fault. Help me out.
I don't know his lyrics verbatim. I haven't listened to the song.
I don't know his song. I don't know his lyrics by heart. I seen you with the nigga.
I don't know his lyrics by heart.
You know what, boy, girl? I don't believe that shit.
Let me see where it's at. Hold on.
Let you go. I changed my mind. I've been calling you.
I didn't even see this part. See,
calling you.
This nigga calling. Oh, you.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
And I've been calling you.
Oh wait, no, that was the end of it. Though. Yeah. Hold on. What you did? That's what I'm saying. Niggas gotta watch the whole stream.
Okay, bro. I'll fuck with it.
Niggas gotta watch the whole streams, gang.
I ain't touched my liquor since you brought it.
Y'all not even the context matters, bro. You gotta watch the whole stream. This ain't just, come on, man. Everything I said was already said. You trying to spin it? It's cool. I like it.
I didn't.
It's views and clips for me. It's great.
Why you ain't giving the update?
It's views and clips for me.
What's the update?
I'm okay with all of this.
Update?
It's at 170 votes, 66-34 you.
Oh shit!
Because this is the consumerism that's gonna come
back to though.
There was
you shit know the consumer.
Yeah, bro, this is the type of people music listen to. They listen to this type of music, nigga. They like Playboy Cardis and shit. The niggas who don't say nothing. I'm about being intentional. Every one of my bars made sense. Your bars made no sense.
To who?
Hold on, let it play. Shut up and let it play. Clip that clip. This is perfect. Run these motherfucking views up. Let's go. Hold on, let it play.
Baby, it's the truth. Ain't nothing that I can sell you.
I'm gonna go just to mine. So
I thought about it. I can't let you go. I changed my mind.
Keep in mind, my intro is not a real intro.
You over-explaining. What's going on?
I ain't over-explaining. Niggas think this is the final version.
Calling you. Old thing back. I want that old thing back. Need that old thing back. Old thing back. I want that old thing back. Need that old thing back.
I'm getting warm, baby. Yeah. That's all it took was a little bit of that Jamaican.
Look at that somebody.
Look, I want that old thing back. Ever since you left, got my life off track. Running through my mind, talking lap after lap. But I know you first place, so I'm doubling back. Cause I'm fiending. Need you like the air that I'm breathing. Your body like the coast, girl, you scenic. Angel but a demon. Checking out your gram, yeah, I peeped it. I seen you moving on, but a nigga won't believe it. I'm scheming. Trying to find a way to your heart. And since I dropped it last time, gotta play this one smart. Got me thinking with my head and not the one in my pants. And now I picture big things like a rock on your hand, huh?
I changed my mind, I've been calling you. I do the things that they ought to do. I hit your phone just to let you know.
All right.
Yeah, man, niggas talking shit. Conceptual music. Don't worry about the intro. I did 6 takes. That's the one he chose to keep. I told y'all context matters. Watch the stream. Shout out to Drebo. You know what I'm saying? Watch the stream and see the context, the creation of that song we did on live. Nigga. Conceptual music. I already asked him. We ain't make, you know what I'm saying? I asked him, give me a topic. I got a rap on topic.
Hey. All right, man. Nah, for sure.
Yeah, nigga.
For sure, man. Listen.
You ain't penning nothing. You ain't writing a story. You ain't telling no. That whole thing started with a story, nigga. That's what I be telling people. People don't digest music.
You might as well say they call me Big LA.
That's fine. That's fine.
You might as well just said that.
LL Cool J was one. LL Cool J is a pioneer.
You should
what?
The new TikTok dance and everything.
That's
they
awesome.
Call me Big.
That's what I'm saying. LL Cool J was Drake before Drake. Y'all got that nigga fucked up.
I argue for LL Cool J. I didn't say
what?
That's
no.
I'm telling you. No,
then why are people making it seem like it's a joke?
No,
I'll be LL Cool J.
We grew up off this, right?
Okay.
Right? What I'm trying to tell you, it's still our job to, like, even as you as an artist, you still supposed to. You try to like shit on what they do now, and they're more honest. They're a little more raw.
You can be honest, but put some talent and time and energy into the craft.
What you mean?
It takes,
bro.
Putting
their real life into the shit.
Niggas is going in there like you. No, niggas is going in there like you, and they just rapping the next word that comes to their mind. That's why everything is shoot this, kill this, get money this, bitches this, clothes this, cars this. Listen to what I'm telling you though. The average song, to your point of what's coming out with this freestyle type rap. It doesn't matter as long as the beat bang and I'm saying something that's detrimental to the youth. It's okay. It's cool. It sound good.
So you shoot them up, bang about shooting?
Never.
You had no
never
bars
in my life, in my career of any
but
time.
I'm sure you had some bars that was exaggerated. That's why you said that
on some braggadocious aspirations. But it's not detrimental to society for me saying
to society.
Man, I'm not talking about killing nobody else and nobody.
But you're lying. You have somebody to look up to. You said you had fans.
That's irrelevant. I'm talking about
that's not irrelevant.
But listen,
context matters.
Yes, message too. But I'm talking about the art behind it. It's the message and the art behind these niggas. Now they going in there and just saying whatever with no artistic. I create 6, 7 songs in one night. Nigga, no the fuck you didn't. And it wasn't good. If you created 7, 8 songs in one night of studio session for 8 hours, 9 times out of 10, them songs are not good quality. If you're just a rapper, now if you're a person like respect to like Drebo, who produces the beat, gets the feel and the concept and comes up with it, he could probably come up with plenty of them who does it every night. But I'm talking about the rapper that I'm talking about, the consumerism that the rapper that they're following now is here today, gone tomorrow. Because they have no concepts, no stay power. They don't have no longevity in the industry because they're not talking about shit. That's the biggest critique of this shit. If you're not at least talking about something of substance or that I can digest or ingest sonically, that's gonna make me think, bro, it's trash. That's what the industry's profiting off of.
Talking about something.
Yes, it was conceptual.
So who?
It was artistic because it fit the concept of the song.
No, that's what I'm saying. As a consumer.
You're
as
looking
a consumer,
for.
I don't want
Cheers
that.
to the tribe.
I don't want.
Shout out to 975.
Hey, what's going on? Fuck with y'all. You know I fuck with y'all. Tribe.
I love this.
You know what I mean? It's a Fosse. You know what I mean? I'll be tapped in.
Hey, clip that. Tafase, you got Keem to shout you out, gang.
So
that's funny.
You don't have no problem with supporting man and all the shit. Like, this is what this is, right?
Hey, no, all bullshit aside, I do appreciate your blessing because this is great.
Yeah.
It's the Keem effect. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're going to say. It's the Keem effect. You keep me afloat, bro, so I appreciate you.
They.
Keeping me afloat.
They be keeping you up at night.
No, you keep me afloat.
But they. Stop doing that, y'all.
So look, my point is the concept.
Sides. That's the reason why I feel comfortable pulling up and talking like that because both sides are still on camera doing that. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's cool. You don't need to know. This is for the people right now. I'm just leave this message here. Find it if you find it. Truth is in the details. For the people that may call me wishy-washy and then whatever. The reason why I be comfortable doing this because like what he just did, and how the homies just did when they came to the Apollo and brought him up. They doing this. That's what we doing. That's what I'm doing too. It's cool. It feels
realistically, Stetsen is better. Keem had more fun is all. A freestyle. I fuck with the energy. But Stetsen is better because it's a song. That's my point. Granted, great. I can get in there. What y'all just did, I can do in
Ain't
my
that your cousin?
Keem. What y'all can do.
Keem,
listen. What
Is
y'all
that Bruce?
What y'all did, you don't even know me like that to say niggas that Bruce. Shut your bitch ass up.
Hey, is that Bruce?
You talking about like you know my cousin. Is that your cousin Bruce that you told me about the other day?
Bro, listen, dog.
Listen.
Go
I'm
pick
talking
it
about
out.
it's a freestyle. What you just did, I can do anytime, any day, any place, in the middle of the night. Wake me up. That's easy. Rhyme the next word that rhymes and try to make some shit make sense on an up-tempo beat. That's easy. I can do that at any point in time. That's basic freestyle 101.
Bro,
if you were a rapper, you can do that.
With the one on my
because
head
I'm trying
and
to,
not the one in
because
my
I'm trying to
pants,
be
and your next bar right after that was now.
Yes, because I'm thinking with my head.
But now
I'm thinking with my head, Keem, is conceptual. Now I'm thinking with my head. It's bigger than my dick. It's bigger than fucking bitches. Now I want them thinking about marrying you. I'm thinking about bigger.
Who?
It's conception. It's not a who. It's a concept. It's an art. It's a painting.
Man,
I'm an artist. I'm an artist.
RL.
I'm an artist.
112.
Get your paintings, by the way.
Edge, they can use that verse.
Get your money
they
bags.
Can use that verse.
DM me for your money bags.
How do you roll
These for
that?
sale as well. Get your art, get your signs, get your rugs. I'm an artist. Get your verse. You feel me? Excuse me. Get your verse. I do everything artistic.
And I can't even lie about it.
Why I sound like it's some hate in your heart?
No, bro. I was trying.
Why I sound like it's some hate in your heart? Because everybody said the same shit and I popped out with the cipher and everybody shut the fuck up.
You know, I've been telling you.
Everybody shut the fuck up.
No, listen. This is what I'm saying. This is why I didn't want to come here because I want to be safer. Am I safe here?
You're on 1,100,000,000% you safe, gang. With you full of shit. This nigga is full of shit. This nigga is full of fucking shit, bro.
Hey, bro, you really
get to the real.
I'm trying to tell you, if I was in high school with you, you would have hated me because, bro, you are really easy to get hot. You know what I'm saying? You get hot.
I'm not. What?
No, you do, bro. If I wanted to make you mad, I'd make you mad.
No, you can't. You can't. Bro, you got to understand. Listen, Keem. I'm one of the most secure people you will ever meet, bro. I can troll, I can laugh, I can defend, I can explain. I'm so secure in who I am as a man and where I am, bro. I went and got my fucking hairline done. I broadcasted it to the world and didn't give a fuck. I'm so secure. The only thing I have not relinquished control of is my relationship with the cameras, my girlfriend. That's it. Everything else, I don't give a fuck. I'm so secure who I am as a man is scary. So there's nothing you can say that's going to get me hot. I'm not going to get mad. You know what I'm saying?
You deal with anxiety?
I feel like the pressures of delivering or being. Yeah. But you know what's crazy that you mentioned that? Not to dive too off topic. That's something I just really identified more so in my life than earlier. I think that comes with age too, though. Honestly.
Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. You overthinking.
Anxiety comes with age.
No, it does not.
It comes with the pressures of life.
Wisdom comes with age
too. But I think
discipline should come with age.
But listen, there's more anxieties that come with as an adult, bro. Let's be 100% real. There's more anxieties that come with being an adult and being responsible for other people and siblings or kids or rents and bills and car notes and jobs. There's a lot more anxieties that come with life as being an adult. And when you get older, if you don't have those certain things in life, your anxieties increase if you're not balanced in a lot of those places. So yes, wisdom comes, but anxieties come older. When you're younger, I don't feel like you should have anxieties. Especially if you're not completely solely dependent. I feel like that comes older. You got more anxieties because when you leave your kids, you worry about your kids. When you drop your kids off with a stranger to watch or with something around other kids, you got more anxieties. Just shit that comes with age. You're more wise. You're more mature. You look at life differently. Things that you were scared of when you were younger, or things that you weren't scared of when you were younger, you're scared for your kids to do. It's life. Those anxieties come with time, at least in my opinion.
I'll say on the flip side, and you might be on the right track. I just think you just hear what I'm saying. I think the anxieties come when we are kids because most kids, just like controlled, right?
Okay.
So kids, we don't even we get born. Everybody love us. We precious. They listen to us. As soon as we able to do for ourselves, think for ourselves for real. Here come the program. Hey, don't do that. Hey, relax. I think the anxieties start there.
Depending on your upbringing, but I can see
that's
what you're
everybody's.
saying.
That's pretty.
But I think that's normal discipline.
What I'm trying to tell you is, it's not more anxieties as an adult. Kids go through the most anxieties because we're getting placed in many environments that we didn't want to be in.
Yeah, but as a youngster, you can't conceptualize what's really going on a lot of times.
Who can't conceptualize it?
I mean, I'm saying, okay, I guess I can speak from this is subjective, but I'm saying conceptualizing certain struggles or things going on and letting them now.
Everything we do as a kid, all we doing is downloading. So now when we...
But why would that give you anxiety if you don't have no pressures of life?
You have... This is
to deliver yourself. Listen, I'm talking about yourself.
Think about how confident kids... Listen, confident babies and shit are confident first. They already... Now they wired up because they getting the same traits as their parents, right? So they might be pre-wired on some certain fears and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But naturally, kids... They're going to be on the edge of the bed and everything. And they're going to be cool. They're going to know when to stop and all that. Just like an animal would do on the side of a mountain and shit, right? And they might fall. Even when they fall, they don't be in position to where they falling from that high, though. You know what I'm trying to say? Like they be good.
What you allow, you're not going to put them in a position where they're subjective to falling from higher, per se.
Yeah, which is that's even more of a program, what I'm trying to tell you.
But that shouldn't deliver anxieties in the kid.
It does, bro. Environments deliver anxieties. Being told no delivers anxieties.
But can you conceptualize what anxiety is as an 8-year-old?
The rules bring anxieties to this kid who's naturally like this. A kid that's like a dog who naturally needs to go outside and like run
What
around.
age are we talking about? What age are we talking about? Because can you conceptualize anxiety as an 8-year-old? You don't know what anxiety is to differentiate.
I feel like I did.
Okay, then I can't tell you what you felt. I'm just thinking at 8 years old, I can't conceptualize anxiety. Of my heart is racing because I feel X, Y, and Z, or I feel uneasy at 8 years old. Life is supposed to be, or for the most part, where those stresses of life don't bother you. Where I feel like more anxieties in life now come from people who smoke, who drink, who have bad habits, and who consume bad news and media, and it gives them anxieties in their day-to-day life. Like my mother, my mother, she got older, her anxieties is 10 times worse because she stays in the house, she watches the news, she's scared of going to Walmart at night, she's scared, whatever the case may be. It's like, when you get older, these anxieties come. When you're a kid, yes, you have stresses and problems and trauma. I identify more as trauma than anxiety. Because I identify anxiety as now as like, oh shit, I'm scared of this situation because of how it makes me feel internally, or instead of the circumstance itself. Like, what feeling does it give me? And that's why I think it's a little bit different. When you're older, you can identify that feeling and know that it's more detrimental to you now that you're older. Oh fuck, this anxiety is real. I can't pay the rent. Oh, this anxiety is real. My kids now got to go to a new babysitter. I don't trust this motherfucker. Like, I just feel like you can conceptualize what anxiety is, and to the point where you can diagnose it, take pills, or figure it out as an adult. When you're a kid, you're just, yes, we can't pay the bills, or mom is crying.
You just gotta feel it, right? And then can't diagnose it. Imagine how that feels.
But as a kid, how much can you really? I guess I'm just speaking about.
Bro, you down, man. God bless your situation, right?
I mean, it wasn't the greatest, but I can't say that my parents necessarily let me feel too much to the point where I could have, developed the anxiety that I know of. So I can only speak for me. This is subjective, of course.
Salute.
But I'm thinking of it from a standpoint of I know how I was intellectually at 8, 9, 10 years old. Even as smart as I was, whatever, I'm being arrogant. Even if I was smart at that point, I still was not able to be like, oh, fuck, mom can't pay the rent this month. So now when I go out, I feel less superior than, if I go to my friend's house, I feel less superior than, like, it didn't allow me to feel that way, me specifically. So I couldn't, at that age, imagine myself being like, oh, this is anxiety. I'm just nervous to go over here because we don't have this. Or I don't want to speak too much because I'm out of place in a place that's not like home. I never was able to identify that.
Yeah, you can get anxiety from walking down the street with your mama or your sister.
But I guess it depends on what you identify as anxiety, too.
A group of motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? You get anxiety from that type of shit. You got
as a preteen?
Going to school, When you get
as a preteen, I can understand. I feel like you're more in a position where you understand life and life's optics and finances and know what money means, and you know the mom has to work in order for us to survive. And like I think when you get a little bit older is when you can identify. I guess I was thinking more so of a younger.
Do you believe there's such thing as LA anxiety? Like, do you feel LA anxiety? LA anxiety when you out here, like living out here.
Great question.
Do you experience that?
I feel like we were talking about this because I'm actually randomly I'm at a point where I think I'm ready to like move forward in my life and live somewhere else that can actually start a family for real, build a house and have land and do the whole shit where I don't feel like it's out here. I feel like there is an anxiety out here to be in the entertainment industry, or if you're gonna be successful out here financially and really thrive, that there's pressures to be performative or in the entertainment industry. It's hard to probably just get a regular job out here and live great. You're going to be living modestly. And I feel like LA is definitely gives anxieties for people to either get into entertainment or performing, or feel like they have to make a lot of money or be popular or be of some substance on the internet. That's the vibe that LA gives. So I believe there's an LA anxiety for sure. Why you ask that?
Yeah, I get that.
It's Hollywood. Too. At the end of the day, where dreams come true.
See?
But y'all from here. That's
what I was about to go.
I'm not from here.
I wasn't even talking about that side, but I understand that's a good perspective too. And I was speaking just strictly from being born in the environment. You know what I'm saying? Of what it was, or what it is. Of
what it really is in LA. Where were you born and raised?
I'm talking about from the cops.
Where were you born? Like, when I was born and raised, just so I can know.
Everywhere. I literally moved like. I'm gonna do a vlog on this. I moved like 16 different places, 14 different places before I was 16. I went to like
pretty much me too. Yeah.
Right, type shit. So I literally moved all around throughout the city, from Long Beach to Paramount.
But it was always in Los Angeles area, Southern California ish.
To South Central. Yeah, for sure. All in that. West LA, all the shit. Right. What I'm saying, that's just a different anxiety in itself, though.
Just coming up in that environment.
Yeah.
See, again, and that's why I can only speak, subjectively, because granted, I did come up in the inner city that wasn't as peaches and cream as everybody may think. Like Rockford, Illinois is not peaches and cream. It's mini Chicago, smaller, so it's almost worse. Per capita, we are always normally top 10 in violence and crime. It's not a peaches and cream area. But I feel like it's different in Los Angeles because y'all do have different pressures and anxiety. So I can't speak for that for sure. To where
it's in the whole program. It's at the restaurants, especially if you black. You know what I'm saying? For sure, if you black. And
so that's the LA. So is that the LA anxiety?
They got so many. They they do it up. They know how to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Is that part of the LA anxiety you talking about when you say, do you believe in LA anxiety? Even for a transplant? Like I said, I've been here, it's 10 years. I told myself I want to go 10 years in Los Angeles, see where I'm at. And, by the time I'm 38, I wanted to be looking to build a house and be good by 40 was my goal. So at 10 years was like, let me see what it's like in LA for 10 years and then maybe I can relocate. So as a transplant, is that the same anxiety you're talking about or just growing up in
that anxiety comes, you got to get through the whole LA anxiety and then still, that's what I'm saying. That mindset, even that, you coming out here to
pursue. I'm looking at it like this is the place to pursue and also a way of life that I aspire.
Why so many through the anxiety of this shit and dreams have been shot down. They not even motivated. That's what I'm saying. The anxiety even having to go to school. I want to go to school, but goddamn, I'm not about to be walking through that motherfucker.
I get that anxiety, but that's what I'm saying. I get that anxiety as older. That's why I was asking the age
that's
demographic.
That's a kid, though. That's a kid got to walk through this shit. A kid got to...
And that's why I like these conversations, because this is perspectives that I don't necessarily have. And moving out here to Los Angeles, it was always on the precipice of aspire to chase your dreams in a place where it's accessible and it's able to happen, but at the same time, the way Los Angeles has been portrayed to me through music and movies since I was in the late 80s, early 90s coming up, it's always been portrayed as glory and like the better way, and there isn't those. I granted in certain sections and areas there is those anxieties, but it just LA itself as a transplant doesn't have the same look as somebody who grew up here, and that's a perspective that I need to understand. I mean, I guess I understand already, but it's a perspective that
you probably don't necessarily need to understand it though, but
To have anxiety at 8 years old, that's crazy. Like to be 8 years old and be able to identify like, oh fuck, I can't walk up this block because I'm 8 years old. It's gonna be a problem. Like
and it's before that for sure.
That's what I'm saying. And not saying it doesn't happen in the Midwest or in outside of Chicago or whatever, but that's like 8, 7 years old. Like you should never. Our kids, I don't think, at least maybe not now. When I was coming up, I don't think we had no stresses to ride our bikes, no anxieties to go to certain neighborhoods. We didn't have those type of.
Y'all was playing with cap guns and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. For
sure. Yeah. No, we was out there. I mean, almost all of my friends was black.
No, because you got to think about cap guns is really crazy.
We was really like moving around, but we didn't have those anxieties.
But that's the ice cream trucks and shit really only in the inner cities.
Right.
And then a cap gun. Like the programming is out of pocket. That's a whole different conversation. That's for 24-hour stream. But cap guns. And then you start growing. If you lucky enough to even have a family member through athletics or your parents, you know what I'm saying, through their politicking and resources, reach out the hood. You get to meet other people, and you realize, God damn, only just barely in Lakewood and shit. Mm-hmm. They not even getting. You probably don't know what Lakewood is.
I know. I'm familiar. I've been here 10 years now. I know the area.
But like, they not even getting ice cream trucks going through that motherfucker.
Right.
Because it's already elevated. You know what I'm saying? They're showing the separation.
Right.
So now the cap guns is clearly not floating through the neighborhoods like that too.
Right.
And right here, it's like a real breeding ground. It's a breeding ground. And it's trick that's fun though.
That's that program.
So that's anxiety too. That's what I'm saying. You thought it was fun as a kid. It's fun. Oh damn.
But do you think that's from a comes?
The cop thought this really was a gun. Pop me. They thought it really was a gun. Pop me.
My battle to that is overnight. You don't feel like I get it. It starts as a youth, but I think most parents were able to distinctify the difference with their kids between a toy versus reality. I think parents. But I'm saying that to say, as a kid, we can know the difference. Having a toy doesn't necessarily. Every kid who grows up with a toy gun doesn't mean they're going to be carrying guns their whole life. I don't believe that there's that correlation. No. I believe there's a different. You can differentiate the two if you're either a mature adult, maybe the right upbringing. Some people in their environments may not have the upbringing to where the people can differentiate that for them. But I feel like now to that point, it comes with the programming of music and what looks cool. So yeah, it's the cap gun. It starts as the cap gun. It sounds good. But now these people are older and they have access to real guns. And the cool thing now is to carry guns. The cool thing now is to look tough and have the whole thing and all the videos.
It was cool to me too, though. I'm saying at the time, I'm just telling you how long the programs and shit take. They it's really invested. They doing this shit 30 years playing.
Right.
So if I was getting cap guns and we mimicking colors and everything and all that, it's right here. They talking about. We weren't talking about New York and that like that. We talking about they right here.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, for sure. Like this shit sound tight. It look like these motherfuckers, cause you see them on the interview, or you see them on Letterman or something like that right after. So they really didn't die. You know what I'm saying? They really didn't die. Like they was able to do that shit, play as you think.
Yeah.
I'm talking about as a kid, how you perceive it.
Yeah.
And then you see the same person like, oh, they ain't die.
But that's what I'm
just telling you, but okay, boom, give me the handgun, give me the shit. You know what I mean? Now you training up the mentality already. So now everybody's not gonna go for it. But for the kid that's already wired up, you didn't train the pit bull. And they picking you like stock.
No, you're right. You're right.
The cops already there waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? You got a big homie already there waiting for you.
Yeah.
There's so much shit waiting for you for that spirit, just that spirit of a motherfucker who really is actually cold.
And then like to tie that back in, the anxiety of knowing you have to carry a weapon or you are carrying a weapon that there's no coming back from. You know what I mean? And the pressures of that and defending yourself. I get it, it's different, but just for the anxiety's sake, it's just like I looked at it like that comes with age. You know what I'm saying? I get there's fears and things when you're young, but to be able to conceptualize anxiety and know that there is at that young of an age is cold. That's a cold way to grow up. And to the LA anxiety point, like a lot of people see LA if you tapped in enough to know about the street culture and you do your research, but it's not painted as that. It's not painted as that. So there is for the transplant, LA anxiety, I think, is completely different. I feel like you have to have the need to, instead of the fear of going places and things, you have to have be fearless to be completely vulnerable to be an entertainer. You know,
that's why motherfuckers be so lost because they're Sherman Oaks or something like that. They'll be so lost thinking they moved in a certain space.
Right.
Now realizing, all right, this person with this mentality can drive here.
Right.
30 minutes, right, or less. And with this mentality, you thinking it's this, and you might get, you know what I mean, it might be something.
Yeah, even all the way down to Hollywood, Beverly Hills.
But it's like, nah, this is just through my anxiety. That's all this is. It's just a reaction. What you call it, third law?
But there you go. But but the initial, I don't know, probably we're too far deep, but what was the LA, do you believe in the LA anxiety initial question? Do you remember what the purpose of that was? Because you was just like, do you believe in LA anxiety?
It was probably answering.
It just hit me. The reason I asked that again, though, because it just hit me, because I literally have been, would you ever live anywhere else? You lived in Southern California your whole life. You got a family and stuff. Would you ever uproot?
Well, I'm out. So Corona area and shit now. So to me, that's kind of like uprooting,
from what you're used to, from being out of it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm all the way in the program of what this shit got to offer in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's still was figured out a way not to get into the gang shit. You know, but moving around like that would do that for you too. Or you just be a fluke ass nigga, you know.
But were you
that's
ever?
How a lot of niggas, is, whatever. That's their politics, but whatever.
Did you ever travel prior to like younger, before you got into?
When I was about 12, rest in peace, man. To my whole shit, that just hit me right there saying that one. But yeah, I traveled to San Jose in Texas with my uncles.
Cause I know
my auntie, my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? My cousins. Yeah, shit, damn. Some of them rest in peace right now. That right there just caught me off guard, bro.
Damn.
That's a good one. Shout out.
Yeah, it just make you wonder, because that opens your mind up to a lot. And I know a lot of the stigmas, a lot of people in those areas in Los Angeles aren't able to see anything outside of that area. You know,
I went to Mexico too with my brother and sister. Yeah, keep going, my fault, bro.
No, it just expands your mind, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's something that doesn't happen. So when you think of Los Angeles, even though it's a glory to some people, a lot of people in the inner city don't even get a chance to see that. And that's what I'm saying. Like you look at it like Hollywood Boulevard. I know where you at, but the allure is completely different. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. But it's cool. That's a blessing still. You ain't even.
That's why I can only answer LA anxiety from a transplant.
Yeah, which is good too.
I have a performative, producing anxiety more so than a.
And then still dealing with, like, not to go back to that conversation too much like that, but that ties into that though. You know what I'm saying? You came out at both.
Being a transplant.
Right?
Yeah. That what you're talking about?
Yeah. So you're dealing with somebody still with the cloth is still different. Nobody's better than the other. I'm just talking about the cloth is different.
Yeah. The upbringing.
Right? Still able to form a friendship. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, damn, I feel like y'all could have had some
I don't understand that,
y'all could have talked.
I don't understand that as somebody like that. You know what I mean? And
exactly. It's not that deep though. It's not. Even this far from what I said, like from what I get. But if it is deep, it's something personal that only y'all know, only y'all want to share, only y'all want to disclose, only y'all probably talked about if y'all didn't talk about. Because from what y'all done put out here, it ain't about nothing. You know, that's all I'm saying. So
I mean, if you trying to tie back, I mean, I get it, but I just still think the.
I ain't trying to tie back. I was just giving you an example.
Into what? What was we saying into before you said that?
It's your motherfucking show, nigga.
Shut up, nigga. Don't act like you just forgot the same thing I forgot. We were saying something before you said that. Nonetheless, oh shit, it is a little after midnight.
It is already?
Yes, Sirski.
Yeah, okay.
It's getting late, man. Shout out to everybody on the East Coast tapped in, man. It's 3:30 on the East Coast, 2:30 Central Time, 12:30 West Coast time. But no, you wouldn't live anywhere else? That's what we was ending up on. Would you never live anywhere else?
Australia is somewhere I would go, and I probably would want to go to like Ghana.
Is this?
I haven't been to Ghana though. I've been to South. Only been to what's that shit called?
South Africa, Johannesburg.
Yeah, Johannesburg. Stupid trip though. Fire.
Oh yeah, no, I've been to South Africa too.
Yeah.
Cape Town.
Stupid.
Amazing. One of my favorite trips.
Yeah, no,
and honestly, I said if I could live anywhere, it'd be South Africa. I'm not even gonna lie. But
maybe I would say South Africa, but I heard Ghana better than that, so I'll probably just go straight to Ghana. But,
For real?
But I heard Ghana better than that.
I think Ghana's a little bit, probably from what I would know, a little bit behind, because even South Africa is like second world. They still 10 years behind.
Well, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Shit, America.
Now,
America
is this something you just think you would do, or you would really make it happen with a whole family?
Oh, like really make it happen?
Yeah, because I'm at that point where I'm trying to decide family-wise what I'm about to do for real and where I'm about to live and where I want to plant home at. And, like I said, LA anxieties necessarily, and if I want to be in order to be substantial and I think noticed in LA, there's a lot of shit to do that I don't know if I want to do. And so it's like, should I now think about, now that I'm getting older, think about my life more so than career? And so I'm like, I'm at a
think
point
about them pockets. You go make it.
But I'm thinking about my life now too, though. Now it's bigger, it's deeper than entertainment. It's deeper than just living in Los Angeles for the luxuries. It's deeper than the paper chase. Now I'm thinking about it from a standpoint of family, land, self-sufficiency. So you got access to more information. So I'm at a different age. You know what I'm saying?
You got more access. You're seeing what can be given to you.
Yeah, and it's a big city.
That's a blessing, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, no, like me even being out in Corona area and shit, right? That shit is like, it's not LA anxiety.
Where
I'm at in Corona.
Yeah.
Nah, but
it's
can
LA
show
expense, damn near.
Huh?
It's still hella expensive for what you get, the value, the land.
You get a little better. You get a little
bit, but you still gonna pay $600,000-$700,000.
Yeah, that's because people flocking out there, like the money go. That's what the shit go do.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta get, at our age, it don't matter no more. To me, at my age, I could move out of state. I could.
You gonna save shit ton of money.
Yeah, so I could move out of state for sure, definitely. But I did grow up so like family oriented in a sense. Yeah, so I would like for my. Even right now, I would say that though, my kids don't be even seeing their family like I would want them to, but it's just different. They pandemic, I don't know. They pandemic babies, like everybody treating sickness, like everybody, we more like this now with the sickness and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just different.
But the upbringing is more family foundational.
For me, I would want them to be around their cousins more.
Yeah.
They got cousins, like, you know what I'm saying, around their age that they not even fucking with. And that shit, like, god damn, that's my anxiety. If you want to ask about anxiety, that type of shit be my anxiety.
The distance between
it's on my in my subconscious in a sense. Like, I think about this shit, I stress about this shit, but I don't know
how tight knit your babies are.
Like that, the fact that I got so much family, even for me, that I don't see.
Oh yeah.
Like social media has, I don't know, whatever's going on, something going on. It's not the same effort of like, all right, I'm going to go.
That's exactly where I'm at. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I want to be close to my niece, and I don't have no family out here. To everybody's point, like, who are your friends? And nigga, I'm literally alone. It's me and my girlfriend. I don't have no real life support system. I got associates, I got a couple homies, but as far as like a support system, that's non-existent, and it's like that I'm missing. As I'm getting older, I'm missing my niece and nephews. My nephew about to start high school. My niece is about to start middle school. My sister's got a big, great multi-million-dollar business doing well. My brother-in-law is a varsity football coach. Like, they're living a life that is like, I feel like, damn, I'm missing this part of my family. My mom lived there. So I'm like, I'm at a different place in my life now where entertainment is not the prime focus. So I always ask people that are from LA, because I know how, like, for me, LA was always the end stop for me. I knew LA was like, I've always wanted to live here since I was 5 years old. And now I'm at a point now where I've almost been here 10 years, and I'm like, all right, now I want to live somewhere else. And I always think about people that are from LA. Do y'all have the idea to want to ever live out of what's portrayed to be the best place in the country? Like, this is next level.
I have traveled. It is one of the best, but, that's part of the programming again. But like I said, I've been to some dope, beautiful spots.
You got the best weather. You got beaches here. Granted, politics may not be
Australia is crazy to me, though.
I've never been.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Australia is really kind of crazy.
I heard this is like a big, like,
I'm chill though. It boils down to your personality type too.
Right.
I'm like chill. I'm in the cut. That's why I like where I'm at now. Like,
not big city life.
I like being in the cut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'll get in anybody's mix. You know what I mean? But for the most part,
Elicino, let me help you out.
Everybody
real quick.
already. Grew
I got
up,
you. I'm gonna help you out real quick. All right. But yeah, you in the cut, so it almost feels like you don't got those LA, the LA anxieties you talk about are different because you're further out.
Now it's a blessing, feel good, but like I said, it can show up to you right there too, though. Like it can show up anywhere. Everybody about to migrate. The way this shit is, the market, you know what I'm saying? Everybody who had property, they already been moving out anyway.
Yeah, they leaving this motherfucker.
So everybody's about to go keep migrating east. It is what it is. You can't go west. Not too much west. You can't. So it's just, it is what it is. Migrate though. It's gonna be. All this shit go just keep on changing. You can get in early, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It depends on where you at age wise.
Right.
Where you
How old were you when you had your first kid, respectfully?
33.
Were you prepared for it, or was it like?
Hell, what you mean prepared? What's prepared?
Some people can prepare. Like, hey, I know I'm looking raw. I know what we get ourselves into. If it happens, we know that we're both responsible.
Oh yeah, I know that part.
So
I knew that I was fucking raw.
Right. So, but you knew that this was gonna be the person that you was gonna be cool with having a baby with, obviously.
Yeah. I mean,
not to be too personal, but I'm just I'm just leading into like kind of where I'm going in life, and that's kind of like with the moving and shit. So I'm just asking.
Nah, man, I would say, listen, man. How can I say that? As far as like, it ain't nothing you can. It's things even me and her where we go through now. I didn't even never see that we'll ever go through, and people told me we'll go through this. And I remember that time like, nah, we ain't gonna go through that. I can't see that.
Kids and all?
Like I'm saying, prior to kids,
prior to
telling me like, that's how it's gonna get. It's how it's gonna get. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't think not with her. She, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not to say like she foul, but I'm saying me too. It's like the mixture. Whatever our combo is, it's things that came to life like, damn. So really will fuck you up. So I really don't think I can answer that of like, if this person the right person or not. You know what I'm saying? It's really about, I'm big on self. If you feel you good, how good are you?
Does the tie of a child give you more pressures to be a better person in the relationship?
Yeah. For some.
For the sake of? For the sake of the child, or just for the sake of, hey, now I have the maturity level of, now I have a kid, I have somebody responsible for to show how to maneuver, or just for the sake of the child, like I don't want to have them in a broken home?
No, that shit, a child go, depends on, I mean, it do something clearly it do something for different dads, you know. So
obviously I don't know that feeling, so that's why this is just.
No, I mean, just, some
being
people,
dedicated.
some dads run. I run too, though. I'll be honest, I run too. I run from a lot, and it's a lot I can be doing more with my kids. But that's what I'm trying to say. If anything, as far as preparedness, you still at the end of the day, that's why I don't think you'll ever be prepared. Like.
That's what everybody say. That's what
never be prepared.
But you can prepare your environment
every day. Huh?
You can prepare your environment. I don't want to elevate a baby. I don't want to have a baby living in an apartment and they got my baby got to go up and down the elevator.
They can be in a $6 million house that can go up into flames.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about the outcome. I'm just talking about the reality of, I would love to raise a child how I was raised. I had a house. Not the beginning. We was in apartments a lot. But as I got older, we got a house and we was able to experience the freedom of a yard and no neighbors and, shit like that. I just feel like, based off my experience.
Breed character too. It's cool. It's okay. It's a blessing and all this shit.
I think about the hassle and the pressures too. My girl carrying it. Like, I just think about, I feel like you can prepare your environment a little bit and you can try to be better in your finances. I think those are only two places you can prepare for a child, is making sure that maybe, hey, I have a better job, maybe I have a 401k, retirement, maybe I have
no, listen, bro.
There's no preparation?
No, it's not, because you don't know, like, kids are magical, man. For real. It's only about if it's, what I do say is, shout out, no pun intended.
Is
that, like, I don't feel like everybody should have them. They're not made for everybody. I think a lot of motherfuckers just fucking.
Yes.
They just fucking.
Kids, it's just happening.
Just fucking. And that's not cool. It's not cool at all right there. But, that come with the game too. That's life. But if you somebody who is on that, you know what I'm saying, and you fucking on somebody, or you in a relationship with somebody that you don't mind if it happens, meaning like you want a kid, right? Their kids are magical, bro. They go turn you, whatever that is, you go figure it out. It's cool. That's how this is. It's like help. It's like help coming sitting down. Like it depends on where you at spiritually. It's a whole different conversation for me. So it's like
I see what you're saying. Like that's
it's a version of you though. Like so, you gonna be a lot of being honest. You got to get in that mirror.
Yeah,
it's a lot, and that's what I'm saying. I run too. I run too.
Right.
I ain't the perfect father. I got that. I'm clear on that. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I'm proud of myself on, I pride myself on, I'm catching my fade every day on showing up though. I'm showing up.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Not
you know what I'm saying?
from it.
I feel stupid, I feel low. I'm showing up. It's cool. You know what I mean?
And at the end of the day,
even though I do run though, it's like it's a lot more I can be doing with them is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got a whole brand. It's a lot more I could be doing.
Right.
Even that's a different pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Anxiety,
so it's like
that's the biggest thing.
man.
That's what I was saying because the biggest thing for me is just the anxiety of fatherhood, of actually being not only responsible for somebody but being a role model, being able to make sure you got a positive impact, and then with the rate of the world, with the way it's going, and life and politics and just everything, it's scary, and I couldn't imagine the real anxieties that come with that, and then even raising a child in Los Angeles, tying it together is like. The expenses, the hassles, what you have to teach them, what they have to know, and those anxieties.
And I heard somebody say, "Don't you think
it's selfish to have a kid when you can't support them?" That's what I mean by preparation.
Yeah, people say that, but that's like, man, come on, bro.
That's what raises kids into less fortunate households, though, is their parents less. Their parents didn't think this through. Like we know there's some parents that didn't think this through. We didn't think this through, babies.
Think about our culture right now. And this is the shit be fucking me up.
It's the music too.
No, the music too though. Like it be fucking me up because I won't go to a lot of rap concerts because they talking about you. They talking about themselves. They talking about their mama. They talking about they talking about their whole everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Like most of what we sell is pain, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And poverty.
Yeah.
So.
Well, not what we sell. What is sold for us. That's our. That's the life
how we get on. That's what we look at. Like, all right, boom. Let me go tell this shit. Let me go be vulnerable as fuck. Say this shit.
Yeah.
And let it sell. But at the same time, millionaires get made, right? In front of our faces and everything. It's like, oh, now that creates a tribe. Let's do this shit. That's the way out.
Breeding somebody who has the no already, is that what you're saying? Like, or somebody that can be taught the no already? You talking about coming from a less fortunate, or what exactly did you mean?
I'm saying the pain gets sold for sure.
Yeah,
it gets sold. So,
yeah, that's why as a kid, in this society, it makes me weary on placing a kid in school. You know what I'm saying, or trusting them with a nanny that's I don't know, it's not a family member or like and that's what I think about. The biggest thing with me in Los Angeles is like, yeah, I love it here. This was the end goal, but as I get older, with no family around. If we need to drop the kid, or who's gonna help us if in case of emergency, she might be working, I might be working, like what backup?
That's the thing though. You see,
and with a kid that gets
society, look how society even formed up for you though. You could work from home right now. You could do all that.
Yeah,
with your kid.
Already do.
You can do all that with your kid at home now.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's a big burden, which comes into kind of why you don't get to probably stream as much. You got a responsibility as a dad, and I just feel like why not?
And so
be in a place
long as I keep that in the forefront, just watch how it play out for me.
No, I mean,
if you see me fall off bad, I probably fell off bad there.
No, you doing it right.
If you invest in your kid, it's gonna be good because they already came down as an investment. It's a blessing. So that's what I was speaking to. Like
whatever it takes you away from.
You don't know what it's gonna unlock in you. They're like keys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That you don't even know you need it. So then boom, you get it. Any certain little fears you had that was holding you back, they unlocked. I got to do that now.
I got you.
It's like walking in. It's like little shit like me. I'm not a person. I don't like bushes and all that. I don't like bushes and all that type of shit. Until I'm with my kids. Not that I like them then, but I'm not worried about them now. Now I'm on the protective side. I'm conquering the fears. I'm conquering the uncomfortability and all that. I'm on it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a key to unlocking your.
That's all this shit is.
And then to make sure that but the pressure is to make sure that you are that providing either whether a life that you didn't have or a life that is meaningful. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Sometimes get out their way, man.
And I think finances come to that comment. I feel like a lot of times finances play into that. And living in Los Angeles, obviously finances are a lot more tricky.
But look what our culture is built off of. Everybody you love, and Tupac and everybody, right, was built off a poverty-stricken mother for the most part, right?
Likewise.
So what I'm saying is, though, clearly it ain't all bad. What we talking about?
No, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. We getting away from the soul part. I ain't trying to get deep in all that, but you get away from the soul part, and you just thinking like now, like, oh, what the motherfucker got, what they don't got. Nah, a lot of love was built in these songs. The Jackson 5, the Whoopins and all they said. Come on, man. It was built in this.
But look, man, you can't use them as an example. Look what happened.
What?
Everybody wasn't a lot. They wasn't themselves and changed themselves to the next level. They wasn't accepted and wasn't happy. So certain upbringings to that extent are not beneficial.
No, true that.
Success,
but,
yes,
I mean,
but you talking about soul, nigga. They lost their soul, every single one of them.
But that's what I'm trying to say is though. I'm telling you though, still though, far as
these cameras and entertainment.
Yeah, it's gonna be the good that come with the bad. And if that's the point, yeah, you probably want to get out of California, you know what I'm saying, America at that point.
That's the goal.
And go all the way monk. Like you just want peace, you know where to go find it, right?
Yeah. Why?
That's how program we up. Cause you don't want to. I ain't trying to be that damn. I ain't trying to square the fuck up that much.
Right.
Tell them
Right.
That's too square.
That's a little less extreme.
Yeah, motherfuckers still want some chili cheese fries.
Right. I still want to see people, civilization. No, it just makes you think. Those are, like I said, the child thing is the big thing for me. And they say financially, even just mental preparation, bro. I think that's the biggest thing. And I think foundationally is important too. If you don't have a right foundation, who wants to raise a child around no cousins, no grandmas, no grandpas, no nothing? You know what I'm saying? To never feel a family connection, and that's what I'm risking. That's what I'm risking by staying in LA. Now that I found the woman that I'm gonna be with for the rest of my life. Now, that's the battle I battle with. Do we do that here, or do we do that elsewhere?
Oh yeah, if you got family, I'm going. You can do this anywhere.
Yeah, I got family everywhere.
And you can
I got
do this
family
anywhere.
in Houston,
You can do context matter. You can set up anywhere.
Yeah.
So if you want to just talk about streaming and shit, like that's what I'm saying. You can do anything from the crib now.
Yeah,
that's what I was getting at.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because I'm definitely going to wherever it's any type of village that's willing to be there.
Village is the key word.
Because you can get there,
right,
and they not be available, or you know what I'm saying, you can be like damn near shell shocked or family shocked or whatever. Right. Like damn, they not available, or they not, you don't
delivering the way I assume type shit.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like the movies.
Yeah.
Feel me? So it's like, because people it's a lot going on. Just period. It's a lot going on.
Do you feel like to that point, moving away, you would lose that foundation? Because you said that's why you're big on the family upbringing and having your babies around her cousins and stuff, and your grandmas and aunts and uncles. Damn, excuse me. Do you feel like you could do it without family and like just you, your lady, and your kids? Without
I haven't so far. I haven't been able to do it without my family, and thank you to her side.
And I'm asking that because that would essentially be what I would be doing if I was staying put. I would be doing that lifestyle.
No, I'm not trying to do that. No.
With no family, no house yet, no.
Nah, I need somebody that care about me deeply.
Right.
I know that's the best.
Right.
Somebody who care about me deeply.
Right.
And now, mind you, it's bullshit happening. Most of the shit that be happening in house and all that. It's like it's just right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where you need to be tapped in and be involved the best you could. At least where your kids can express themselves to you. If they wouldn't express themselves to you, then you good. You know? As long as they feel like I can come talk to you. Because your kid they go say some shit, they go lie, but that's what you being tapped in with, knowing what's up.
Obviously, your kids was the key. You started dedicated, and the inspiration behind that was just being a father, I'm assuming, right? Just something that they can rep to the people who are present, not perfect, like you say, and somebody who's just, you take pride in that. So I'm assuming that was the key that you feel like was your next, like that was your key to success, obviously, brand wise. But do you think that was your key to your kids was your key to like, just your full evolution as a man? You know what I'm saying?
Man, yes.
Because to rep it on your chest the way you do, it's like. It's a big when I say a weight to carry, but like you just said at the beginning of this shit, like you're not perfect and you do shit on stream and you represent the brand, but like that pressure as a father to wear that across your chest, it's like, does that make you like go harder? knowing that that's what you represent? Type shit?
It made me go harder at times. For the most part, what I think it made me do is not jump off the cliff. You know, like I said, it's like
you got more responsibility.
I gotta run. Even when I run, I do run, but it's only so far. You know what I'm saying? They own me.
Stop.
They own me. I got to do it. I got to figure it out. Even for myself, as like I said, as a man. So it's just little shit. I know it's personal. All our evolution is personal. But we use everything around us. Our elements help us. You know what I mean?
Do you
see shit, get through shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All these things. So my kids, they definitely, man.
You recommend kids then for every man, or is it
no,
hell
no.
It's circumstantial. It's based off of the environment.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a vessel, bro. I'm a vessel. I'm learning that every day more and more. That like I'm just me, and I'm here for what I'm here for. So I don't want to be like I go through it just like everybody go through it.
But with what the kids gave you, you don't think every man should experience that? You think that would change? You don't think that would change a lot of people or the way of thinking?
Okay, that's crazy you said that, bro. Okay, boom, we can finish with this. It's one of my little sitting out on the balcony smoking shit. I filmed this actually, and I was saying like, damn, because I do think every man should feel it, but the way this world's set up, and like I said, wherever your spiritual thing is, God got this set up. It's not for everybody. We're not all supposed to. Not everybody. Not everybody. No. But now think about this, like as a prisoner or some shit. I was thinking on some prisoner shit, and I'm like, damn, for the cats that's running from their kids, running
with intent or
like running,
force.
They got into it, the baby mama too, and all that. Like they got things,
right.
Like,
so they know they're conscious of what they're doing.
Yeah, but I think having to see like other than just jail. Imagine all these cats that's in jail. A lot of these motherfuckers can be very valuable to their kid's life. That's why, especially with phones and everything now, I would love to see if they, even if he in jail, he can help really raise that kid,
From jail?
What if the mama not looking down on him? Yeah, from jail.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Just mindset alone. Just the same way kids look at TVs.
Conversationally. Yeah.
Look at music. They don't even meet these people. They just idolize them. You know what I'm saying?
Words, that word is powerful. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, that'll be crazy to see that and everything. But then also, that's dope for the father that want to be there. But for the father that want to turn his back, act like his kid don't exist out here, because I feel like it's our job to go save our kid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You would never be okay until you go save your kid. I feel that way, right? And now imagine if kid, like instead of even if you was locked up, you had to sit there and watch like a movie. That's your punishment. Watch your kid grow. Just watch it.
Especially knowing you just made a quick mistake type shit.
Yeah, just watch it though. You know what I'm saying? I think over time, even if you try to keep doing this and turn and stop looking, you're gonna eventually have to get through that.
You gotta.
And then that's what I think. Yeah, I think it'll turn a light on in the man of what we supposed to be here for. You know what I'm saying? But we all hurt. We all results too. We all results too.
And then at that point, it's too late.
This man that's been hurt, he don't even know this shit. Like, so I learned it. I've grown. I used to look at people certain ways, like, nah, you just fucked up. But then you gotta look at their situation too.
Yeah, I think a lot of men
bloodlines is fucked.
A lot of men are looking at that
too. It's a blessing.
A lot of men, I think, are starting to understand that their fathers were probably a product of circumstantial or environments that weren't conducive to what they was currently doing, and giving them a little bit more of a pass for non-existent fathers that made the choice, like you said. Now, granted, jail was not a choice. Your actions led to it probably, but for the man that's purposely non-existent, or circumstantially non-existent, kids, I think, are more willing to now understand that, hey, as they get older, my father maybe was dealing with some shit because my mother was tripping, or they was just having their normal spat and he couldn't handle it, or they was trying to provide and he ended up going to jail type shit. That now men are able to identify that their fathers were making choices based off circumstantial things instead of just choice to leave them.
If they blessed to even get there.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So it's like, salute to the Shout out like TF say to youth.
No, it's important. The youth is very imperative to everything.
For sure, man.
For everything going forward, it is. For sure. So, dedicated. I told you a long time ago that I was down to assist. I actually wanted to, too. Try my hand back at some clothing designs. So, yeah, man, I'm just putting that out there with you, man. Obviously, I'd love to collab with you and maybe come up with some concept for something dope for maybe a little dedicated capsule. Because I'm inspired by it. I'm inspired by it because I'm not a human father. I have 3 dogs that feel like I'm taking care of 3 2-year-old kids every day. But I'm not a father of kids, you know what I'm saying? So I'm inspired by it. I would love to create something if the opportunity presents itself. You know, don't shut me out. You already came over here. You probably pressed the line a little bit further. Now, if you work with me and we create something dope, you might get fired.
Man, the chat want to hear Mac and Keem, man. Keem and Mac.
You want me to play that one more time for the outro?
So we can do that for the outro, man.
I'm with it. I'm fast forward to Mac spot because your shit was
John told me.
I ain't doing it.
John texted me and said he texted me earlier, so it's crazy you said that. John
said about what I say.
I mean, you just brought that up, like
what I bring up,
clothing and everything.
Oh yeah. What'd he say?
You talked to him. Have you talked to him?
Briefly. Wait. Go ahead. Ask what you say.
No. I just want to know if you talked to John.
I've talked to John. Why you bring it up? Because the reason why you asked me if I talked to John is the same reason why I know why you asking. So you can't duck that one. They may not know. What'd you hear? What'd you hear?
Nothing, bro.
Let's get to it, please. Let's get to it, cause I've been itching.
John said you took about 3 weeks and you gave him some Chat GPT shit, man. He showed me the shit.
No, I went for street simplistic, and
he was trying to do his clothing line. And,
no, just the emblem.
Gave him some pure. That's what. See, why I didn't want to do all this. That's why I just wanted to.
But then, did you see what he chose?
Yeah, you don't like that? I love that.
In comparison to even the cursive option, this is subjective.
I think so. Yeah.
No, that's not. But that's not. To me, that wasn't the vibe he was initially going for. That's not what he told me. That's more playful, colorful.
It took you 3 weeks to come up with that?
No, he told me, I told him I had other work ahead of him, and he told me, take your time, I want it to come natural. So as I got the time to come up with some concepts, I had sketched them. I was sketching different concepts because he wanted simplistic. And to me, I was thinking, let's make a design that can look like one thing, but mean 2 things. So, you know, I thought of like athletes when they have a logo and it looks like one thing, but it's read as something else. So that was my concept, to give it like a different look than just say exactly what it is. Like that to me looks, you talk about Chat GPT, that looks like a kid little sketched it up in a little shield and just wrote some font. Like to me, I was looking for more of like from what he told me, was just more of like a conceptually thought thing. I tend to be conceptual instead of just like a right in your face. It says this and this with this. And
I like his design right now though, man.
I mean, I'm not gonna hate on it. Just wouldn't have been.
You already did.
It wouldn't have been my direction.
Okay.
It wouldn't have been my cup of tea for what
I want something like this. You know what I'm saying? I just want some player shit. Like I want some player shit. I like what you did for Drebo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a lot of logos he already had. With John, I was trying to build something. He gave me limited information. It was more so of like, and if you look at the example he sent me, since context,
give me the whole
matters,
give him the whole mannequin.
If you look at the example he sent me, mine is closer to the example than his is, the one he chose.
Get Stet the whole mannequin, man. All right, man. I'm back on Fig tomorrow, y'all.
Are you?
Yeah.
So you pulled the Mac Wop?
Nah, he hit me and asked me to pull up.
That's interesting. The same thing supposedly happened with Mac Wop when he sat down.
All my kids, he hit me.
When? Truth in the details, context matters.
When
did he hit you?
Why does that matter to you though?
When did he hit you?
What does that matter though? I want to know.
Because context matters. Context always matters. That's details. That's very imperative details. What you mean? Why does that matter? You know why that matters. When did you get this invite? Because Matt got the invite as he was here. Let's just let the record reflect. He was already here in the midst of streaming. So when did you get this text message?
On the way here.
Cap.
No real shit.
Well, I posted about an hour and a half before you left, so it was already out there.
Yeah, on the way here.
Pull up the back on Fig, nigga. Get G checked. That's your DP.
No, I'm just going to back on Fig.
When was the last time you been there?
I mean, y'all know how much I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of dedication, right? You know what I'm saying?
Driving, yeah, man. It's important. But I mean,
I put a lot of narratives, man, but I put a lot into this shit too, man. I put a lot into this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank everybody that support Dedicated, though.
No, for real, though.
This is Dedicated. My daughter's asking me They already know the routine though. I asked them, do you have a job? Do you have a job? They said yes. Do you have a business? They said yes. That shit's beautiful to me to say that they can say dedicated. You know what I'm saying? They know it's
and
up.
seeing it in places.
And they actually help too. Whatever they do, I don't care if they picking up a box and moving it in the living room.
Put a hat in a bag or something.
I love them. Thank you. Son on the way. He about to be helping with that too. You know, God willing, you know. So, you know, that's all I'm trying to say, man. I'm just
so do you feel like this was a forward motion stream? Or do you feel like
I'm just saying I put it in, so I put the work in. Like when my daughters be asking me sometimes, I'm at the house playing. The good thing about it is, if I'm not doing this, I'm at the house.
Right.
So as much hours as it may
Clocked
seem
in.
like I do this, for sure, I do it. I'll be on Apollo for some hours, for sure. If I'm not here, I'm doing it at the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But God set it up that way for me to be blessed
like
that right now. And I'm missing out on a lot. I could be doing a whole lot more, but
the streaming is part
I'm
of
getting the flip
streaming is
side
part
of
of it.
with my kids and everything, right? So when they ask me, they be like, "Oh, what you doing? Going live?"
They tapped in and know
I'm
what's
going
going
live.
on.
But I don't be getting paid off live. And I don't even lie to them about that. They know. That's why I dedicated here.
A lot of times it's not financial.
Dedicated is what get me through. I don't get paid off none of this podcast and shit. None of this podcast.
You don't get paid over there?
None of this podcast and shit.
You don't get a W
None of this podcast and shit, bro.
You don't get a check or deposit once a month?
Man, none of this podcast and shit, man.
Just for showing up, you don't.
None. I've been on the big building squad. I'm on the building squad, man. You building right now, right?
Yeah, I'm building. But I'm solo building.
Okay, it's cool. I'm here though. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be able to see checks coming in and
here,
not
man.
benefit when you're the value, when you're the MVP. I'm just saying, if I was the MVP and I was getting and seeing money flying around, I don't know how I feel.
That's the thing about being MVP.
I just don't know how I feel.
That's the thing about being MVP and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I see somebody post something about like Tamazi about that today. I don't know if they're trolling or not, but like that's they pockets. Everybody go get their day, man. Everybody go get their play.
I know it's not about financial. You know, I'm just partially trolling at the end of the day.
Yeah, nah, for
but
sure.
I know it's not about financial. I work for free too. I know how it goes.
Bank.
I know how it goes to work for free, Keem.
I don't ask for their dollar or nothing like that. I know what I bring to the table, and I'm bringing it. It's cool. I'm bringing it, and I didn't come empty-handed. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're MVP. You're valuable, man. I appreciate you for even taking the time to come keep me afloat, and make sure that I'm still what you said. You be throwing me the alley oops, trying to keep me in the mix. According to that's what you said, right? So I appreciate you for pulling up to Context Matters.
I was doing it initially.
Episode 19.
I was doing it to agitate the homies.
You're so full of shit.
And then I switched to
that's why I love how to be.
I'm like, okay, now I'm agitating you. I be having my weeks like, all right, boom, boom, boom. Who am I agitating, right? Because it's all about agitation.
This nigga crazy. I mean, I be having fun. I be having fun with it.
To see who is real at, and I have came down to the conclusion, none of this is real. That's
You're allowing me to stay on top of my wit.
It's all on content. This is on YouTube. Nobody has spoken or met up or put in the parking lot. Nobody. And everybody lives close to each other.
It's still deep.
I might spend a night. Can I spend a night on the couch? Cause I can
fall asleep, bro.
I think it's really like across the street, right?
Yeah, you right around the corner.
Motherfuckers. Hey, man.
It ain't about plex though. It ain't about plex. It ain't about smoke. It's about accountability and responsibility and being a man.
I had a good time with y'all, man. I had a good time with the people.
Shout out
man.
to Keem.
I'm about to push back to the crib. Listen what I'm about to do right now. I'm about to push back to the crib, get this rest. Thank my lady again though, cause she holding it down, and it's not even easy for her right now. It's not easy for me either.
No, it's not easy at all, bro.
I think everybody getting postpartum on this.
That's why I said I appreciate you. This is important.
This shit
you took the
therapeutic
time.
for me though. She understands that. She be with it. She be telling me to go sometimes. Like go.
Get your ass up out of here, nigga. I'm tired of you.
To, back on Fig tomorrow until she's like, yeah, you should go. Why you should go? I'm like, all right, bet. Because it's all about that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to like
communication is important.
When the dude comes to this shit too, like if she got a good bulk of this. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't say I'm running though.
See, that's why I'm dealing with that too, dog.
The thing I will say about having kids when you try to figure yourself out, right? So like you said you confident. You fully confident in yourself.
Yeah. Be prior, pre-kids.
It don't matter. No, it don't matter. You should be good because a lot of people
know
just
what I'm getting myself into.
A lot of they
itself. Yeah, no, I already know I would be an amazing father. 100,000.
I pray you do, bro. You know.
But there's pressures that come with it for sure.
Pray you do. It's nothing but a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing for the women to even to make it through that, and then actually the birth to be healthy and all that, man. So many people coming with kids. It's not like that, man. It's not the fairy tale for everybody. You blessed. If you no matter how your kid come out for one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Life in general.
It get through. You know what I'm saying? That is created. That's algorithm. That's results. and that kid come from shit, same place you come from, generations, many generations. You know what I mean?
No, 100%.
Shit deep, bro. But hey, I'm gone, man.
Yeah, we up out of here. We appreciate you.
Mac Wop, me song, Keem and Mac Wop song, man.
What makes you think you?
By Devin Malik.
No, I ain't gonna lie. You are a guest. I appreciate your time. We're gonna let him get his off, but it still ain't better than me and Drebo song. That's all I'm saying. We're gonna leave it at that.
Drebo shit. The chat will probably.
Nigga, they love it. Matter of fact, we playing them back to back. That's what we doing. Fuck you. This context matters, nigga.
You play that Drebo shit.
Context matters.
No, shout out Drebo.
Nah, nigga, we created a banger on live. You and Macwa was just freestyling, saying anything that rhymed, and that rhymed. Fuck what you talking about. I can freestyle all goddamn day. That's easy work. Hold on.
This nigga's going crazy. You see that?
Man, speed is insane,
bro. Like,
he had 100,000 people following him in China, dog. On foot, humans, real life people. He had to take a boat to get off because he couldn't get around the people. He had to leave on boat.
Oh, you watching Ace Boys Worldwide? That's in your algorithm? Okay.
It's in my algorithm for sure, but I'm definitely not subscribed. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Watching though, you sneaking over there.
Don't get it twisted.
Okay, Drebo, no jumper, back on Fig.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No jumper, back on Fig. He typing it back on Fig, y'all.
What? I typed it. Yeah, I got to react. I got to react, baby. If they mention, hey, mention me tomorrow, because you know that's what the invite was for. Don't lie, bitch. They don't like you. Same thing they did to Mac Wop. And then the invite was fucked up because they had a guest on. They already had a guest already, which he didn't get the foiled his plan.
I gotta make the in and out, man.
But get that plan. Yeah, we gonna get up out of here. We playing this Drebo and then we playing your song.
It's like 1 a.m., bro. You got to mess my damn in and out.
You got 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
It's not, man. It's 1 a.m. I ain't got no in and out now. That fucking closed.
Oh, in and out closed?
I told this
that was your appointment.
I said I can't stay past 12, man. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, you was just yapping, nigga. That's how it go.
Chairs though. It's good, comfortable chairs.
You know, good.
It's a good spot, man. Shout out to Miss Moneybags too.
Hold it down.
The hospitality has been love. Shout out to the
we playing. We gonna end it with the Keem and Mac Wop exclusive. I'll play it just for y'all.
I changed my mind. I've been calling you. I do the things that they ought to do. I hit your phone just to let you know. I thought about it. I can't let you go. I changed my mind. I've been calling you.
And camera, stupid.
I changed my mind, I've been calling you.
No, not intent.
I hit your phone when you call it back. Don't want a little, I need all of that. There's so many feelings I've been feeling, I don't know how to explain. I made my decision, but I'm wishing I could change. I know they in line, been waiting for me to leave. I know that you know can't do it better than me. Baby, it's the truth, ain't nothing that I can sell you. You know I can show you way better than I could tell you. This ain't cap, I want that old thing back. Thirsty for you, baby, no way that I can.
I got to slow shit, bro. You gonna play?
Cut off the Drebo, but listen, out of respect for my dog Keem, he gotta go. Understandably so. I appreciate you pulling up. We're gonna play his last song. We're gonna play his song, him and Macwa. We're gonna let him get his off.
I gave you an exclusive, bro. That's an exclusive ass song. Devin Malik is Grammy nominated.
Macwa was entertaining.
No, I'm sorry. Devin Malik is a Grammy winner. My fault.
Macwa was entertaining, but
no.
If you're
Devin
comparing,
Malik is a Grammy winner, bro. I'm just letting you know. I just gave you just understand what I just did, man.
You gave me an
exclusive.
exclusive.
So I don't want to hear no goddamn streams and too much.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm on you. I'm on you on Third Law. As soon as Third Law come, I'm on you. I'm about to react to this.
Try to do nothing but help you.
No, you finna go up tomorrow and kiss ass. This is about to do. Be thankful for your position.
Big really real,
man. Be thankful for your position.
How you dissing me?
Be thankful for your position.
Like I was saying, like the trees.
I'm out of here, y'all.
Right now.
I should go to Macwa.
So
leave y'all with this blessing right here.
Man, hold on. Let's take too long. You gotta go, right?
Why you doing that? Why you?
No, you gotta go. We going to Macwa. Yo, shit.
Hey, this nigga really. I said this.
Context matters, nigga.
I said this on Back on Fig a long time ago when I talked to him. I said
they said run that Drebo back, and you made me cut it off.
Bro,
you made me cut the Drebo off.
Taking my verse
you made me cut the Drebo off since you gotta leave.
Let Mac wash you, man.
Man, I'm gone, man. You out of here.
You don't want to play it, y'all. You can play it. We can get up out of here and play it.
I got my intro screen music's better than that shit. I'd rather listen to instrumental. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't finna listen to that bullshit. Do you want to hear Mac Wop or not? We finna get up out of here, nigga.
You want to hear Mac and you hate it, bro.
Man, we out of here. Hey. Hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, well, it's freezing up.
No, it's freezing up, man. This nigga really.
Hey, look, we out of here. We appreciate you. Context Matters, episode 19. Pause. Pause. Because it was right in the pause. Nope. Keem got to go, man. He got to go. We out of here. Context Matters. Hit that like. Drop a comment. We had a good ass time. Get you one too, bro. I'm going to get the money back off this episode. Best believe that. We we out of here, man. Shout out to the tribe. Hit the like. We go.